Hello, and welcome to the Malintar Chronicles with myself and 5 wonderful players playing the characters that you can see behind me. The live recording that you're about to watch was made live on Thursday from 6 PM GMT+1 or BST+1 if you're in summertime on my channel, Games and Tea. You'll find a link to the channel in the description below, as well as links to the channels that my players have. Also, before we begin, please like, share and comment on the video, as your interaction will really help the channel and help us grow. Now, without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let you enjoy the show. Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me and five wonderful people playing D&D. It's a homebrew campaign on my homebrew world of Malintar. I'm joined with 5 wonderful players, which you can see around me on the screen. And they have come along for the hilariousness and stupidity that is going to happen, or at least stupidity on my side. I am going to let them introduce themselves. So, starting with the person below me, Janae. Welcome. You are no, you're not Janae. Sorry, you are Lydia. Lydia plays Janae. We're off to a good start already. Lydia plays Janae. How are you? And tell us a little bit about Janae.
Oh, I'm dead exhausted, which is the best mode for D&D.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I am Lydia, and I play Janai, and she is a little tiefling, and I am really excited to bring the chaos.
Nice. I'm quite looking forward to it as well. It's going to be fun. On the opposite side of Lydia playing Janai is Neil from the channel Immersion Diversion playing Sykes. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, Edward. How are you?
I'm really quite excited for this.
I know. I'm so excited. I can't stop still.
Tell us a little bit about Sykes.
So I play Sykes Brillos. He is a hunter at heart, but he's also a farmer. And he's currently on a mission to find his missing family. So.
Indeed, he is.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how that turns out. Above him is, unfortunately, Jeff is not able to join us just yet. We're hoping that he's going to be able to join us later on this evening, but we'll have to see, as he's currently making his way back from something quite important. But he is playing the character of Tyfari, who is a human chronomantic wizard with quite an interesting backstory. Hopefully he can join us, but we'll have to see. Beside him is Sean playing Farrel. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Still two-faced as ever, but
tell us a little bit about Farrel.
Yeah, so Farrel is a furbolg or fearbolg, depending on which pronunciation you prefer. And he's kind of a gentle giant. He doesn't know anything outside of the woods he grew up in, and he's kind of just taking everything in and traveling with Sykes to help find his family.
We'll have to see how that turns out. It's going to be that's going to be an interesting experience for him. Beside him is also Zelma, who is currently just away dealing with something, but he'll be back very, very soon, playing the role of Garm, who is a Gnoll bard. Also somebody who is out in the world trying to experience something new, something interesting, for other reasons than someone might think. Anyways, with that, we are going to dive straight back into the campaign. Last session, the four of you, Janai was not there yet. The 4 of you, Tyfari and Garm, were making their way from Archwall, and in Archwall they had received a glass and told to go and deliver it to somebody unknown, no idea who it was, just to look out for somebody in the Bridgeguard Inn. Tyfari, Sykes and Farrel were making their way from Sykes' home and had made their way to Manchester. No, not Manchester. I've forgotten where you want to. But Colchester, fine enough. Thank you. Colchester. Yes, they're making their way to Colchester, and then across to the other side, and then make their way up to Archwall to try and find. Well, first to try and find a farmhand to take care of Sykes' farm, and then also to try and find a translator for a certain note that Sykes had found within his home. After dealing with a few drow infiltrators, scouts, not sure what they are, but after dealing with them, found this note and is now trying to make his way to find somebody who could translate said note for him. So far has not been successful, and he's reached the place of Archwall. On the way has met some resistance, or certainly seems to have, every time he's mentioned this note and the fact that he's in Undercommon, there has been a certain reaction for certain people. They found a tavern from which Tyfari and Garm had made their stay, but had already left, and were told in on no certain terms that they had to leave. Excuse me. Leaving said bar, they were having a quiet discussion when a character who was desperately trying to be as stealthy as possible, but very much succeeding, not succeeding in that regard, entered the bar, left the bar behind them, and came up to them. This character has piercing blue eyes and sharp teeth, and that is where we dive straight back in. Farrel, you have noticed this character.
Are they kind of more directly looking at us, or kind of just like they just walked out coincidentally right after we did?
Make me a perception check. Or no. Make me an insight check.
Insight?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he's pretty wise.
Nice.
It's pretty good. Just give me 2 seconds here, please, while I quickly look up a character sheet so I'll know what I'm looking at. Still, you have to excuse me here for a little bit, guys, because I am still learning all the actions from Fantasy Grounds. Where is it? I can't. My screen's not big enough. Damn it. I was making this complaint earlier. Where is it? There we go. We'll see. It's pretty difficult to tell what he's up to. It definitely looks like he's left the bar after you.
Okay. We should walk a bit away.
All right.
Yeah,
You
we
had
gotta
to
keep looking for that translator. So.
All right. Are you looking to head anywhere in particular, or are you looking to walk away discreetly?
Well, I haven't seen him yet, so I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna sneak away, but I'm gonna, watch my back.
All right, cool. You head down the street, and I presume head to the town hall, correct?
Yes.
Because you're still looking for a translator, right? All right.
I think.
So you
I think we went there before.
Yeah, they sent us to the bar.
No, not them. They told me to leave once they said they couldn't help us once they found out. Because remember, there was that
I
elf
thought they
behind.
mentioned.
Because you went up and talked to the elf while I was talking to the.
Yeah, I thought they mentioned that there was a
someone
guy
in
that
town.
was staying at the bar. Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone in town mentioned there was a mage that might do that.
That's correct.
that
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that is correct.
I'll
So,
probably just kind of head off to a different bar without any lead now. So
all right,
just
cool.
break.
Cool. You head down the street, and Farrel, you're keeping your eyes out. It's a bit difficult to tell. You're keeping your eyes and you're following Sykes down the road into and trying to find another bar, and you find that this character with these piercing blue eyes and sharp teeth has occasionally just disappears down another street, and you glance around, you can't see him again, and then you'll glance back through the crowd and you'll see the same character with piercing blue eyes and sharp teeth just happening to walk past you, and then you watch him for a little bit and he disappears again.
Sykes, There's a person following us. I think he might be magic. I don't know if he would want something from us, or is trying to take something from us. But let's keep walking.
At that point, when he mentions that someone might be following us, I take a look around again and see if there's anyone kind of suspicious around.
All right, roll me a perception check, please.
There we go. 22.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You easily, having Farrel pointed out to you that there might be somebody following you. As you look around, and yes, you just happen to catch the eyes of this character with this piercing blue eyes, sharp-toothed character walking by you, and with your perception check, you can quite clearly see that this is the same person that has left the bar. From your perception check, you can probably infer that he's following you.
All right. He's following us. Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Farrel to kind of like, not like, I guess from where I'm standing, I'm gonna try to whisper to him as if I can slide a hand, try to whisper. I don't actually know.
Sure.
Like,
Well,
stealthy whisper.
This is more of a stealth. This is more of a stealth thing than it is a sleight of hand. But sure, go ahead. You're in quite a crowded area right now.
Do you want me to roll first and then?
No. You're in quite a crowded area, so it is easy for you to make a quiet whisper.
Which is also good because he's like 3 feet taller than you, so it's like
true, yeah.
It has to be a loud whisper so you can hear it.
We could go down an alley, see if he tries to follow us, but if he's not like super like by us, I can quickly set up a trap and catch him off guard.
He could have heard us talking and might want to offer assistance. Though he hasn't said anything to us yet, which concerns me about his motive. But
did he look hostile towards us, or is he just kind of following us?
He's just following us.
Okay, then yeah, I think we should just go down the alley. Maybe he'll follow us.
Don't hurt him yet.
I won't attack. No bow has been drawn yet.
Farrel, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception? That's as if I roll a 10, right? 16.
16, okay. And Sykes, what's your passive perception?
15.
You don't see this, but Farrel, you see this. This character has now approached you and is looking right at you.
Too late for planning, Sykes.
Turn to look.
You turn, you see him. He catches both of your eyes, raises a finger, and gives you the indication to follow.
Okay. We'll follow him.
Yeah, I will.
All right. He leads you down an alleyway, which happens to also be definitely away from the crowded street where you were, and it's very quiet here. He turns to you both. You're looking for a wizard, are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
Preferably one that knows how to speak many languages.
Might I know something about a wizard? Why would you want to be looking for one like that?
Whenever we tell people, they get mad.
Looking at him now that we're kind of closer, he's wearing like a robe or something?
He is not wearing a robe. This character, if I can just find my little bits of information here. Where are you? There we go. No, you're on the wrong screen. Damn it. Gives me 2 seconds while I find this character. There we are. This is the character that you are facing.
Hi.
Nice.
Both of you do not know this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But this is the person. This is the just to make that quite clear. Both of you don't know. Both of your characters do not know this character.
Yep.
But this is the gentleman. This is the gentleman in question to whom you are now currently conversing.
Okay. Yes, we're looking for someone who might be able to speak a certain language. Kind of hesitant to tell people what language we're looking for now, just because we've all been turned away.
Yeah, the second they hear Undercommon, it's like, nope. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Do you say that?
Do I say about... do
This
I
is the
mention Undercommon?
GM
No.
to player. Okay.
No.
But yeah, I just say yes. We're looking for someone who can speak many language. Probably a not particularly favorable one, but
Well, I've known a few people in my time. Trying to lead a successful business here, and you're scaring away some customers. What is it
sorry.
you look? Yeah.
We're just looking for. If as soon as we find out who can speak this, I will no longer need to know.
Or where we need to go.
Yeah, and we'll be out of your hair.
Well, you were looking for a wizard, right? He left yesterday with a. He left yesterday with a rather, well, quite glorious character with very, very beautiful music. Really was quite incredible. That was a good evening. That was. But yeah, he left a day or two ago. I think he went. Well, that's privy information that is. I'm not going to tell you everything.
You were so close to.
I mean, you wouldn't want us dealing anymore with your customers, right?
No, but I'm also a savvy businessman. So I'm going to give you information. What I'm going to get in return.
Friendship.
I can't do shit. I can't do shit with friendship.
You could do a lot. You can rely on.
Is there anything you needed us to do?
A favor. Well,
Yes.
now, not right now. Not right now, but I suppose I could make use of an elf. What are you, farmer?
Farmer hunter, more hunter.
Well, maybe I could make use of a hunter and a furry giant at some point. I'll pocket that. I'll pocket that, sure, for a favor.
All right, thank you very much. What was your name? Just so I know who is contacting me if you ever need me. My name is Sykes.
You can call me Kairos.
Kairos.
Earl.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Oh.
The gents that you were looking for, they left Archwall a day ago, heading to Penchester.
Penchester?
Yeah. Don't quite know why. They seem to have some business over there, at least. Still chasing up that lead. But they had some business over there. If you want to catch them, I suggest you hurry.
Thank you so much, Kairos. Whenever you need me, just because I kind of tell them I'll be all over the place. If there's a way for you to, because I understand magic, like there's a way possibly to message using magic. I just don't know it.
Kairos smiles.
So it's
and
unless he's got a way, but
he simply smiles at that. And when he smiles, you just happen to see two slightly elongated canine teeth. Oh, mate, you'll find out when I need you.
okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you kindly, sir. And I just take off running.
Sure.
Farrell, come on.
He lumbers
register.
after he lumbers after Sykes.
Lumbering after Sykes, you make your way to the west gate of Archwall and out onto the streets. Garm, you have been left alone in the Bridge Guard Inn because Tyfari has gone out to do a little shopping, a little bit of information gathering, something along those lines. Not quite sure, but he's gone out for a little while. What would you like to do while you're waiting? Garm?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just drinking chocolate milk.
Ooh, chocolate milk, lovely.
Oh yeah. Actually, I shouldn't be drinking it. It's making me more sleepy.
So, what would you like to? What would you like to be doing?
All right. So, well, there's a lot of stuff I could do. AKA terrify some people by accident. That could happen. Well, he's gonna cover his face. Since, well,
You are still somewhat disguised from your because you arrived late morning, early afternoon. So you are still excuse me. You are still disguised from your previous journey.
okay. So how long is it going to last?
I believe your disguise. Yes, I believe you weren't in disguise form. You were just stealthed.
Gotcha. So. Well, he's going to do what he always loves, practice his music.
All right. Would you like to do this in your room that has been very kindly bought for you, or would you like to do this in another place?
Another place.
Another place. All right. Heading out into the streets of Manchester. The streets of Manchester are quite bustling, but you can find if you like, you can either find the local market or you can find a more quiet area to practice your music.
Let's try the market.
Trying to market. All right. You head out into the market, and the market is not particularly. It's at this time of day, it's bustling in the way that a lot of through traffic happens. As previously mentioned in the previous episode, Manchester is one of those ferry ports between the mainland and the island, or the island of Archwall. So it's one of those main thoroughfares where a lot of through traffic happens, a lot of deliveries happen, etc. through that time. So there's not a lot of traffic here right now. There is a lot of traffic, but there's not a lot going on in terms of purchasing. In order to purchase your music, please could you roll me a performance check? Oof. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad a roll. You're practicing away, and you're enjoying it. You're enjoying yourself. There are a couple of times where people passing by sort of look in your direction with this very confused sideways glance that says, "What the hell is that going on there? What sort of cattle is that?" But hey, you're enjoying yourself.
I'm
Farrel and
practicing.
You're practicing, yeah. You got to do your trade. So
I was kind of hoping if he did like really well, like people start dropping money at his feet.
Farrel and
Breaking
Sykes.
the bank on that one.
Farrel and Sykes, you have made your way out into the street, outside the gates of Archwall. Are you guys planning to do anything on the way, or shall I just skip time until you arrive in Penchester?
I think we were just,
Yeah, I
with
think
the
we're
source
just
of
gonna immediately head
information
out.
we got, just kind of
Okay.
taking off running.
Cool.
Kind of following Sykes' lead just because he knows the, area.
All right,
more
no
than I
worries.
do.
Then I will advance time a bit then, and place you guys. Why is my computer decided to do that? You guys are about to arrive in the city of Penchester. It has been a little. It is almost. Well, no, it isn't almost. It is nighttime by the time you arrive in Penchester, and you can see that the town's guard.
You know, Farrell, I think maybe we should stay outside this time. I don't have a whole lot of money on me, and I haven't stayed out in a while when I was like outdoorsy, kind of thing. So maybe if we came back in the morning when people might be a little bit more friendly.
Don't worry, nature provides everything that we need.
Sure. All right then.
We're gonna stay outside and camp.
All right. You stay outside. You stay outside the city of Penchester and make your camp. It just so happens that the only place that you could make your camp is in a very small clearing just around the corner, just away from the gates of the city. I'd like both of you to make me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
Oh, I almost hit the wrong one. There's so many P's.
Good lord!
23.
Wow! 22 and 23. Both of you can find it easily that this
eagle eyes.
Yeah, your eagle eyes looking around. This place has recently been abandoned. There are some animal bones scattered around the place. There is some what appears to be a fire. At least what appears to have been a fire in this area.
Okay.
Someone else couldn't afford the inn.
That's one reason. That could be one reason.
That's
But
the reason that he's going with. I know.
I guess I could check around and see if maybe. I don't know. I mean,
If they're still here, they can share.
we can help provide. Yeah.
just the complete optimism that that's nothing sinister.
I'm gonna try my best to just salvage up what the campsite is, and I'll kind of make it into our own little thing.
Sure.
I'll try my best to.
You spend an hour or two make salvaging the campsite and making it back into a campsite desirable for the both of you, and you bed down for the evening. Have a restful meal of simple fare, and bed down for the night. The following morning rises with the pair of you being woken by the cold mildew that's not mildew. Yeah, it is mildew. No, it's not mildew. Dew. That's what it is. The cold dew.
Yeah, just regular dew.
The cold regular dew that lies across the ground, and the horrendous cawing of gulls that occupy this area. The town has not quite woken up yet. However, you can see that the gates are still open.
Yep. Sykes would have gotten up a little bit early to go in the forest and forage a bit. I believe being
Make me a survival check.
I think as a ranger, I can just for natural.
You just collect
explorers.
things. Yeah, if you're outside.
It says when you forage, you find twice as. Oh, I guess I still make a.
Yeah. So you still need to make a survival check. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. Highest that ever. 22.
Wow. Okay.
Just like a backpack full of like.
You basically have enough for at least 2 days worth of supplies.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a pretty hefty roll, to be honest. I'm going to say.
As he said, he's not only just a farmer, but he is also a hunter-gatherer too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you making up some little breakfast for me and Farrell.
Cool. And by the way, that's 2 days supplies for one person.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah,
That's fine. Yeah. So I'll just take that off.
Right. So just to sort of, I'm not going to make a big effort, a big issue about scavenging for survival and that sort of thing. But if I say it's 1 day, 2 days, it's usually for one person. And if you want to do it for 2 people, then that 1 day goes down to half a day, and 2 days goes down to 1 day, etc. So I just simply half it. Right, but I'm not going to make a massive issue about that. It's not really the kind of storyteller I want to be.
Yep, you're good.
Cool. So you head into the town of Penchester. It is just beginning to wake up. The sea breeze is clean. You're not sure how long it's going to be clean, and the sound of gulls is there very much so, making their noise. What do you want to do?
All right.
Does that mean we have to go on top of water again?
Unfortunately, yes. If we have to make our way back to Manchester, but we heard that he was coming through here, so if they happen to go there, or if we can't find him here, then that's our next place that we're gonna head. So, would you like to try one of these, Farrell? It calms down the nerves a bit when flying overseas. So, or when not flying over them. Boats are flying.
What would you tell me? What would you like to do?
I just show, it's the what is it? I already called it. The tobacco.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But in this town, what would you like to do?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be walking around, mainly just seeing if we can find a mage anywhere. Just kind of just wandering and seeing if we see a mage. Or a interesting looking fellow.
An interesting looking fellow.
He never really told us what any of them looked like.
This is very true. Yes.
He looked wizardy. Is the only kind of information.
He said a mage, like a wizard.
I said mage.
Mage.
Yeah, mage. Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna be looking for any mages.
Roll me then.
That might have a traveling companion.
To be honest, there's not really any other role except perception checks. Just roll me perception, please.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Farrell, you're looking around. It's not really very busy here, is it? I mean, this is meant to be a thoroughfare. This is meant to be a through road to Archwell. Why is there nobody around? This person's not going to be here. Sykes, you're also looking around, and your sort of investigatory look is beginning to attract some attention. Or rather, you notice that this area is very full of guards. It doesn't appear to be that they're on alert. It's just that this area is now just the only people that seem to be around are guards in general.
I would take a look around. Do we make our way to like the castle area or something of town?
Sure, you can do that. No. You didn't make your way to the. Okay, sorry, I see what you mean. You didn't make your way to the castle area, no, but you can tell that this is a fortified town.
Okay.
And
gotcha,
I feel like these are also the people that kicked out Garm, so maybe they don't look too fondly of a furball. You can
definitely tell, Sykes, from your perception check that a lot of the guards are tend to be paying much more attention to the pair of you. And you can indeed deduce the fact that your very, very large companion is the one that's getting most of the looks.
Are they like angry looks, or are they just like confused? Why is a purple looks? It's not angry looks. It's that look where you can tell somebody's just watching. Call their eyes out, just watching. What are you? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Checking up, just watching, making sure, that sort of thing. This is furbolgs, obviously very not a commonplace here.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not too much cause for worry. Then I'm not really gonna let Farrell know, since they're not angry. But otherwise, I would have confronted them.
I just picture him just smiling and just looking around, like just had not a care in the world.
Until we've got a lead, I'm gonna go find the town hall. mainly
Okay.
to look at the quest board or like if there's any requests. 'Cause,
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Heading to
we need
town, heading to the town hall here. There doesn't appear to be a lot going on, except there appears to be what you see on the board. There's a couple. There's a couple of notices. One says request help requested to move heavy items. Report to warehouse 2B. There's another one that says ferryman for hire. Report at town hall.
Ooh, fair enough. That could take us across the. Yeah.
It could indeed. There are two posters, for want of a better word, that really do catch your attention. One of them says, "Adventurers sought for daring quest. Report to local town hall for further information." The second one is more of a wanted poster. That says red band smugglers wanted, last seen off coast of Polness.
I thought it was gonna be for like one of our characters.
Reward for leader of the smugglers.
Leader of the smuggler. Okay. You said Palmer's the town?
Polness, yes.
Polness.
You would know Polness is a small little fishing town just west of Manchester, along the coast.
Okay. Gotcha.
But those two are the main advertisements or main posters that are currently on the board.
Well, Farrell, we could take the request for a ferryman. That'll possibly get us across to Manchester.
You know how to ferry people?
I mean, you learn on the job kind of thing. I mean, at the same time, it doesn't look like they're looking for anything specific for job. So I'm like, well, not ferry people, but like, wouldn't it be? Because I know this is a boating town, right? That comes across. Yeah, so it'd be ferrying from people from Manchester to Manchester.
To Manchester, yeah.
Yeah.
Manchester.
So it could get Manchester, sorry. It could get us across, and then we'll get paid as well. If we can't find our mage here, we'll have to go to Manchester to see if he's there then, because he could.
I just did not realize that. I just saw you as a farmer. I didn't realize that you knew how to boat.
I tend to dabble everywhere just because I understand work is work. But my main job is a hunter, so.
Okay, tell me what you want to do.
But then at the same time, Farrell, there's the wanted poster we could try and go get, but that seems like a lot. Because if he's the leader of a gang, there will be a bunch of people. Yeah, I think we should do the ferryman. Or ferrying.
I'm also fairly
What do you
curious about what the vague term of adventure means. They said inquire inside, so maybe we could ask someone what that means.
Yeah, I guess we could always ask. All right. Well, I'm gonna take the poster down for the. Is it one of those things where you pull it
Take
down?
a tab.
Well, not a tab, but you pull the poster off. And
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take it off, and then I'll walk up to the front counter.
Which posters are you taking down?
Just the ferry, the ferry one, and then the adventure one.
Sure. Okay. Yep. No worries.
See what they meant by ferryman. They actually meant like a man who is also a ferry.
Mm-hmm.
You had. Oh god.
Hi.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
With
I
glitter.
know ferryman. Yeah.
of a man who's a fairy. Anyways,
You're
you
not
head
tired,
into
you
the.
What?
The door is open at this time. It's early. It is early, but the door is open. Clearly, the town hall tries to get most of its work done in the morning before the major rush of people. So you head in. It's quite quiet inside. This town hall is a fairly functional nondescript uniform place with a few desks dotted around one desk in the center of the small room that you enter. There is a clerk behind there. He seems to be a rather stout-looking dwarf with a long black beard that you can see just disappears underneath the table. And he's bent. He's like most of the other clerks you have met. He's bent over the desk, busy working on a poster or something on the desk.
Okay. I just walk up. Evening, sir.
Hey.
We had some questions about these two posters. We were wondering about the job entails.
Why don't you take him down?
I'm sorry, I can put them back up, but I figured
That would be a good idea.
Okay. I don't know. It's just all right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put them back up.
So you head outside, grab a nail, and grab a couple of nails, and bang them back into the boards. Head back in.
I've got. What do I have? Because I do have a hammer.
Yeah, didn't you actually have hammer and nails?
I've got a hammer and spike.
Right.
I have an iron spike.
Sure.
I'll take a hammer and an iron spike. I'll just put them back.
Well,
in.
you could of course just use the nails that are already in the boards. Well, of course, if you want to add to the nails, sure, go for it.
Just thinking like a
Alright,
rail
yeah,
spike to put it back in with, or a tent spike.
The dwarf is still looking at you. He's looking at you, Farrel. Oh, what do you want? I know what to do.
What do you mean by adventure?
Well, I don't know. I was just told to put the advert there.
Who do you,
Do you want to go on
talk
it?
To? Do I want what?
Do you want to go on it?
I would like to know more information about that. Do you know who I could talk to that could tell me?
Yeah. If you want to go on an adventure, you'll have to go to Thornton.
Dornton.
Yeah, Thornton.
That's a. Do you have a map?
I think Dorton is a person.
Oh.
No, I don't have a map. If you don't know where Thornton is, head along the coast
Oh,
as far west as you can go, past Fall, all the way till you get to another major city. That's Thornton.
Oh gosh.
Then you'll have to go to the town hall there if you want to go on a major adventure. All right?
Yes.
Right. And while you're there, excuse me while I look at my notes, because I need some notes. While you're there, you'll have to talk to Axel Knight.
And now I need to write down some notes.
Just looking at all the cities. That's
There
awesome.
we go.
Oh, there's Dorton.
All right. Oh, thank you, friend. I'll
What
walk
are you
out.
anyway?
What?
What are you anyway?
I'm.
So you see what you see that the eye that's kind of closed sort of peers open as he tries to look close at you.
I was gonna say something stupid, but I am a furbog from the Gloaming Forest.
You're from the forest.
Yes.
You're not dangerous, are you?
Not to you or anybody.
Wow, those goals have gotten a bit loud.
the goals got in the building.
They're getting a bit excited outside.
The goals are like dangerous. Don't make
Alfred
me laugh.
Hitchcock.
These are like.
But
like
no, I'm
Google goals,
only
like,
dangerous to
yeah.
those who deserve it.
Well, don't do anything dangerous. Don't do anything stupid around here, and you'll be fine. But what do you want? He says, looking at you, Sykes. Yeah, put them back. Now what do you want? I've got work to be doing.
I had questions about the ferryman job.
You want the ferry?
Yes. We
All right.
need to get to Manchester also, so... Is it basically, could me and Farrell here work together as it, or is it a one-man job?
It's generally a one-man job.
Okay.
Do you want to work as a ferryman?
Yes.
Well, it's a 6-month employment contract. You can't break the contract. If you break the contract, you have to pay the
What?
entire lot back.
That... 6 months! I only need it for a day!
Well, why do you want to work as a ferryman?
Help us get across the river.
Red.
Well, go and find a ferry person to take across to you.
Alright.
You wanted a job. That's a job.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Right. Now go on. Get lost. I got work to do. And he immediately bends back over the parchment that he was working on.
Well, that was interesting. I thought it was going to be like a one-time thing. Never mind. Alright. Sorry, Farrell. I kind of wasted our time there.
Well, now we know about where to go for an adventure.
Oh, you asked him about that?
Yeah. There's a
Okay.
person in Axel named Dorton.
I'm gonna recall if there's a town called Axel.
I think it's funny because I specifically went in my notes. I'm like, I'm gonna say the opposite of what I have in my notes.
Yeah. I that's what went through my brain as well. That's what through my brain.
Also,
Went.
Sykes isn't that
Sure.
smart either,
Okay.
so
Sykes.
follow that.
Sykes. You can roll me a history check
Okay. Well,
to
here
see
we
if you know
go.
of a town called Axel.
Ooh. Okay, maybe.
Actually, yes, there indeed is a town called Axel.
What? Really?
Yes,
Okay.
there is. There is a small town called Axel. It is on the south coast. It is on the southwest side of the hegemony, and is nearby a town called Stanton, which is not what the dwarf told you.
I was outside, so. But like he said, oh, so there's symptom. Okay, but he said, there's a person named. I gotta scroll out.
A person named Dorton in
Dorton.
Axel.
Do I know if there's also a town called Dorton or? that?
Yes, you would know that.
Okay. So I just like, there. You just said the name of 2 towns.
Well, you would know Dorton.
Oh.
You would know Dorton because it's one of the major cities of the hegemony.
Oh, true. Okay. Are you sure you don't mean Dorton is the name of the place? Because that's a major place up west. Did you say? Yeah, over
Yeah,
west
northwest.
as well.
Yeah.
West.
Oh,
But there's also a town southwest called Axel.
maybe we need to go to them both.
I
I just
One to Dorton first, since it's the same coast as where we are, but we'll make our way around if need be.
I just can't
Um,
stop laughing because of how I just derailed everything with the one.
Well, so what? Are you, so you've been told this information now.
Okay. Well, I mean, Dorton is in kind of the direction we need to go. Like, we still need to go to
Yeah.
Manchester.
Yeah,
Well,
and he said
Dorton,
that
you would know that Dorton is on the mainland.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just need to talk to ferry person and have you not take their job.
True. Okay. I hate to ask for help, but would you be able to ferry me this one time?
On my back?
No, like
You mean spot you?
spot me, yes. Thank you.
I'm gonna just put you on my shoulders and just swim.
Alrighty then. The pair of you make your way to the port. This conversation is obviously happening on the way to the ferry port, and the town is beginning to make itself known a little bit more, and is beginning really now to start properly waking up. At the docks, you can see that there are two boats. One of them seems to be already filling up. The other one seems to be rather empty and seems to be looking like it's waiting for passion. The captain of that boat seems to be looking like they're waiting for passengers. The captain of this boat, however, is very, very unusual.
I like unusual. Farrel actually will just ahead of Sykes will start walking up to that one. If Sykes has kind of like a decision. Yeah.
Sure.
He's just trying to decide as he looks, and Farrell just walks up to him.
He likes empty and also unusual. Those are two things
cool.
that he enjoys
Cool.
hearing.
Janae, you're busy tying up ropes and making your ferry bit ready to sail, and you're waiting for passengers. You can obviously see that your competitor on the other side has already fallen waiting to go, so you're just waiting impatiently here when a very large furry person, what's a better word, walks up to you.
All right, come on through, 2 silvers, please, keep your hands to yourself, come on through.
You're going to Manchester?
Oh, brilliant, a wonderful talent, great brain, move along, we've got places to go, people to see.
Okay, how much money?
I just told you it's 2 silver.
Oh. I hand her 4 without explaining.
Alright, I assume that this guy's with you?
As I run up, Farrell, why are you? Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I am with him.
Okay, well, guess 3 times where we're going.
What?
He did it in one go. No, okay, that's okay. You think about it. You haven't seen.
I'll sit down. I'm confused, but I'll sit down.
Passengers, messengers, downtown in Manchester. Please, get on the damn ferry. I go that all day. Actually, I bloody well do.
Roll me, Janae, please roll me, please, I'll leave it up to you. Which one to go for. Either persuasion or performance.
Alright. Oh, they're both dog shit.
That makes it even better.
I'm heading for persuasion, I think.
Alright,
see if
then.
I can remember how to roll that.
Just
This is my first time in Fantasy Grounds.
Just double click the
really well for us.
The shield?
yeah, no, just double click the dice.
You can double click or drag the number into the chat.
Oh, right. Does it then add my modifier? Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
if you click the
Oh, wait, I got
modifier
it.
itself.
I got
yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Nice.
Actually, that is
Yeah,
pretty
not
good to be
bad.
honest. You're yelling and your very brusque and slightly abrasive attitude definitely does get the people going, and you end up with a quite full sloop. You would gain a total of 24 silver from this journey. At least that's how much was paid to you. You also know that your contract with the the 2 towns means that they take half of everything that you earn.
Yep.
Sounds,
I
sounds
take,
sounds like my job.
Can I take a look around to see if anyone snuck on?
Sure. Roll me perception.
Oh! Oh!
Well, we'll see. You do actually say you see somebody. You see a little urchin has tried. You see a little urchin has tried to hide themselves excuse me, just behind the stairs that leads up to the wheel. He didn't think very well.
I lean over and I look him dead in the eye and say, "You might be small, but you would be even smaller if I cut off your feet. Get off my boat!"
Yes.
No.
I would love it if this was the same kid that Garm scared.
Who knows? Who knows? Who
in
knows?
my head, it's the
I
same
would have
kid.
loved it if he just came with us forever.
Who
You know what?
knows?
It's also
But
the same
this,
kid that stole from Tyfari at the beginning too. That's all together.
there are a lot of urchins in my campaign, aren't there? Anyways, yes. No, this little fella just looks at you with your purple horns arrayed in an enormous crown. This vicious look on your face, and he just bolts.
Now pay next time! Little shithead. The socio-economical structure of this place is just a mess. It's just a mess. There's children everywhere trying to get on my boat. I kick them off every day. Anyway, everybody on. Okay, not you. You're too fat. Not you. Not today. You're too fat. This is a small boat. Okay. Everybody ready? Here's the trip of a lifetime.
As soon as Farrel hears the way too fat, he uses his change shape to shrink in size a little bit.
Janae, you can easily see this Farrell's not being what do you call? He's not being subtle about this. You see this Farrell shape just instantly shrink down. And
Oh, no, not you. You're fine.
you cast off your crewmates, of which there are only 2, help to cast off and then lower the sails. And before long you are on the way, and it's a 2-hour journey, as was before. But yes, Garm, in all this time you have been practicing and performing, and you've had quite a good practice session. Please roll me a perception check, please.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Hey, today they feel like you. Yeah.
That's very good. While you were practicing, you observed many a strange person. You saw several what could only be described as thugs or people of ill repute hanging around the marketplace. This was all the day before, so you saw them hanging around the marketplace and being shifty in some ways. Clearly waiting for something, but there seemed also be a little bit sort of frustration between the people, but nothing really untoward happened. And when you finished your practice session and went back to the room in order to be able to sleep for the day, they had gone and left as well. It's the start of a new day. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess go to a place, or well, find one.
Sorry, what would you like to do? You would like to?
Oh, I said go to a blacksmith, or well, find one.
Sure, easy enough to do. Could you please roll me how are you going to leave the tavern, considering your shape, your form?
Well, let me roll steel.
Okay, you have had a long rest, so your spell slots have refilled. So you can use disguise self to change your shape, or you can use stealth. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Very nice. You're very used to obfuscating your form and making yourself seem less, well, at least certainly just a very hunched, well-built humanoid. You leave the inn and head down the street. The blacksmith is very nearby. There is one on the docks, simply because this is also a ferry port. So there is definitely one there. It's where you can go and, well, make your deals. What is it you're looking to do?
Just see what weapons are.
All right. The blacksmith. When you approach the blacksmith, you can see the open forge. You can see the open area where he works. Air circulation in this time, at least when you're a blacksmith, is quite important. And on the racks beside him, you can see various simple weapons, various swords, various axes, and things like that. Are you looking through anything in particular?
Any spears?
Any spears? Not here, no.
Well, is the blacksmith, working in that forge?
Yep, he's busy.
Well, he looked through to find these spears, and he looks at the blacksmith and waits for him to finish up what he's doing. Ask a simple question.
You can see he's busy hammering away on a piece of metal, and he's very clearly seems to be hammering it out into a flat moment. And at the moment where he quenches it in a barrel of oil, you can see the fire billowing up from the metal, and that sort of really strong hot metal smell hits your nose, particularly your nose with the fact of you being a gnoll. That's the moment when you can step in and talk to him.
Yeah. My wife walks up in front of him, but like off to the side where he doesn't interrupt on his work, and says, "Excuse me, good sir, do you know where I could find any good quality spears?"
Hey, what? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Quality spears? Well, if you want quality spears, you're going to have to go to the fort for that. You want something made for you, though, I can make it for you. That's what my job is, to make weapons.
How much that would cost if I want to have something created?
Let's have a quick look into my little book here. Where are we?
Meanwhile, we'll just jam to the music in background.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I will say it's very nostalgic because like I loved crystal shards.
Well, spirit itself is just a single gold piece, but requiring a metal to get the wood that goes on the spear, and as well as also time involved, to set you back about 3 gold pieces. If you're not looking for anything special, just a simple spear.
My goodness. Where I was from, I had to pay like 25 gold for crafting something. I guess it's different.
Oh lord, that's I don't know where you were from, mate, but it sounds like you got thieved.
More like I lived in a very war-timed area. It's just...
Well, yeah, we'll just make for upping prices, but right now we're not really at war, so costs are quite low.
Yeah. So if I want so another question is, if I want to have a very high quality spear, top of the line stuff, created by you, good sir, how much that would cost?
Ooh, wow. Well, spear's a simple instrument, really, to be honest. All it is just a sharp piece of metal stuck on the top of a pole, really. And so it's a bit of a simple instrument. High quality. And he looks down, and he looks down at the side, down beside him, and beside him you can see like this massive pile of metal. Various offcuts, cuts and things like that, just scattered there on the floor. Well, if you want the good stuff, it's gonna have to take longer to make. All right, and it'll take about a week. Or it takes a week because I need to get the iron. If you want a steel one, that's even more work. That'll take. If you want a steel spear, that'll take about a week and a half because I've got to make the steel, and that's going to take a while, and I have to get that imported. And then it's the actual making of the stuff as well. And the steel is pretty hard. Steel's not an easy thing to work with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's obviously the more quality you want with it, it's gonna get, you know.
I understand.
If you want anything fancy, if you want any fancy work done on it, then I can't do that. I don't have the skills. That'll have to outsource, and that's also gonna, you know, put some cost on the thing.
Well, I'm the venturing type. I don't stay in one place for too long. Is there a way for me to get the spear while I'm out and about? Or do I have to wait here?
Well, I can't exactly deliver it to you if you're out and about, if you know what I'm saying. Kind of limited to here, and if you go out and about, I don't know where you're going to be. So happy to make it for you. And if you want me to hold it for you, sure, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you for 2 weeks. If you don't collect it in 2 weeks, then yeah, sorry mate, you lost it. That's payment up front.
Understand. I'll get back to you on that, and I'll reach a decision right around a couple of hours.
Alright.
Sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, I'll be back in a few hours.
Alright. And then you head back out into the into the town. What would you like to do from here?
Practice music.
Practice music. Awesome. Go for it. Where would you like to practice this time?
Well, since he saw the thugs last time, he needs a bit more, like a less trafficked area of the market.
Okay, sure. That's roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, sorry, not persuasion, perception.
Oh well.
We'll take. What's your modifier?
Just +2.
+2. Okay, so it was the same result. Why is it still making noises? Stop making noises.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Oh, that's what's going on. Jeez. Anyways, with the 12, it takes you a little while. It takes you a little while to find a spot that is less well trafficked. You do eventually find one, and it's not the most easiest place to sit and practice, namely because while it is less trafficked, it's still trafficked. It's still quite a thoroughfare through it. But sure, you can sit there. You can sit there and practice. Are you now practicing, or are you now observing, using your practice as a cover?
You'll do a bit of both.
Okay, then I'm going to need you to make me a performance check, and the result of your performance check will determine how well you can use this as a stealth. Very nice. So roll me a stealth check, please. Okay, very good. You are easily able to use your practicing and your performance as a cover to observe the world around you. How long are you going to practice for?
For a couple of hours, since he's also thinking about his decision with the blacksmith.
Sure. All right then. I'll get back to you on that. Just pulling into the docks on the opposite side into Manchester, Sykes, Farrel, and your captain Janai are Sykes and Farrel, you're beginning to feel relieved. Sykes, you're feeling fine because you were obviously smoking for an hour or two. Farrel, you're feeling
On my boat?
well.
Yeah, I would have pulled it out as
true.
soon as
Janai, what is your thoughts on that? This is your ferry.
What is he exactly doing?
So as soon as I got on the boat, I would have gone to the bow of the ship, the front, and just kind of pulled out of the smoke just to kind of calm my nerves. And I would have just been looking out the front until the boat trip was over.
Okay, I think I may join you there actually, because I can delegate my job. I'm not, quite frankly, I don't do much on this thing. Just make sure people stay on.
Just don't fall off the boat. We're good.
Alrighty then.
And I'll walk over and try see if I can bum a smoke.
Oh hi.
You have any more of those?
Oh.
Sorry, what? As I kind of
you
turned
you froze for a bit there.
No.
It's funny how
Came through.
at the start of the game we were like, no, it's a wonderful internet connection, and I'm like, no.
on our end. Yeah.
But you did hear that, yes.
Yeah, sure. And I hand her one of my tobacco sticks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how do you? We are on a wooden boat, so I don't want to light this on fire.
Right. I just kind of show her how I did, and I just take the tinder box, kind of off the boat, light it up, and then I put it out. Actually, do I have anything I can put it out without? It's my. Actually, technically, I could just throw it out into the water. The tinder thing that I light. So it's no longer almost like a match. Like I kind of put it out and then throw it into the water so it doesn't hit the boat.
Much
And
appreciated.
then I hand her the tobacco stick.
All right. I'm going to have my first cigarette, I suppose.
Roll me a Constitution check, please.
Oh, let's go do that. Let's see.
I offered Farrell one too if he wanted to try calming himself.
Nothing beats my pipe.
Okay.
I did not bring it with me though.
If you want, we could go back and grab it.
Back to the glowing forest?
Or
that
we
might be.
we can get you another one.
Wait,
if you want.
did you just say you're from the Gloaming Forest?
Yes. That's
What are you doing all the way out here?
Janae says as she coughs through her first puff of smoke.
I'm traveling with my little elf friend here. Well, people don't like it when we talk about this, but his family is missing.
I'm currently trying to look for a translator to translate a message that was left at my house. I can't read it, and it's probably the only clue I've got right now to finding them. So,
And
Oh.
whenever anyone
Manchester.
sees it, they get mad at us.
Mhm.
Why would you get mad at a piece of paper?
I show her the paper.
Do I also get mad at the paper?
Do you
I show her the note.
does Janai? Well, okay. Sykes hands you this very small piece of paper, and on this piece of paper is written, well, text, obviously, and with a very unusual. It's not a watermark, but a very unusual sort of stamp, in the form of a skeletal crow. Do you speak Undercommon? Then no. You do not You do not know what's written on here.
But you know what Undercommon is, though.
That's the other question. Would you know what that is?
I may have heard it at some point, but I would have never read anything in it.
Roll me a history check.
All right. Skills. History. There. Straight 11.
With your education, you know it's a language. You know that this is a language, and you know it's a language of a race, a drow of the race of drow. That's it.
All right, well, cool crow. I don't know why you would get mad at this piece of paper. Here, have it back. If it's the only clue to finding your family, I suppose that's really important. I don't know why you gave it to a total stranger, you idiot.
You're the one who asked, or kind of. I mean, anyway. Yes, we're trying to find a translator who can translate this, and
So, let me get
had no
this straight.
luck.
Let me get this straight. So you pick up this random guy in the forest, and you just traveled around.
Oh,
trying to
he's not
find
a
him?
random guy. I've known him for years.
Oh,
But
Then it's
yes,
okay.
he came to my house when I came back from a hunt, and I found some drow at my house looking for my wife, and they didn't sound so friendly, and they started attacking, and so we got in a little scuffle, and after it was all dealt with, I found the note, and we started our adventure to try and find this translator.
so drow attacked your house.
Mm-hmm.
This is their language, yeah?
It
That is a
makes
good point.
sense.
I see what you're getting at.
Right.
Farrell, we need to find a drow.
I don't know where
Exactly.
evil
Like,
elves are found.
Or you need to
Yeah.
find someone smart who knows what drows are like. I mean, you can go to any place that has books. And smart people, I'd go to, I guess, a mage. Probably the best idea.
We've been looking for a mage.
Oh,
We-
hey!
we
There's
got
your
word
brain again. Amazing.
we got word that there was one in Manchester, but we couldn't find him anywhere, so we figured our next best bet was to go to Manchester, see if we could find one there.
I haven't seen one recently. Then again, I try not to look for mages. It's kind of the one thing I do avoid. So good luck with that. Let me know if you have some exciting sort of thing to go do, because this boat is boring as hell.
I learned of an adventure.
This conversations continue on for a little while, and you see Janae, because you're at the prow of the boat, that you're about to arrive at the docks of Manchester. So you go back to the helm, because it's your job as the captain of this ferry, in order to make sure that you get in correctly. Obviously, with the help of your crew, it is still your job to do so. There are the calls. There's the calls. There's a throwing backwards and forwards of rope, and you pull in safely into Manchester. And that's where we're going to take a very quick break, because I have to go and take care of a call of nature, and also Tyfari has managed to make his way back in. So we're going to have a slight technical Background shenanigans is going to go on, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes. I will see you all there. Don't run away for the continuing of this story. Take care. All right, welcome back. We have our wizard. I'm no longer dying, so it's all good. So, Tyfari, you have been out and about in the town, conducting various tasks for yourself. I would like you to perform for me a perception check while you are out and about in town.
I can do that. I can do this. Yes, there. Off to a great start.
Oh God.
Yep, there we go. So, no,
I see nothing.
you see literally nothing. You're busy wandering the town, and yeah. This is another town, you're busy exploring it. This is another town like Manchester. Oh, jeez, why do I have to stay here for a whole day? But you had to stay here for a whole day in order to meet said person on the notes that you received.
Yay!
It is the start of a new day. Garm is out practicing in the town square, and Garm, would you have told Tyfari about the individuals that you saw wandering around?
Oh, you mean those thugs? Yeah, he kind of dropped that in.
Okay, so Tyfari, you would know that Garm yesterday had spotted various thug-like people around town that were clearly waiting for something, or someone maybe, who knows, around town.
Did they look catapultable? Perchance.
Shouldn't be surprised.
Janae, Farrel, and Sykes, you have arrived at Manchester. Farrel and Sykes, this is where you get off. Janae, what would you like to be doing?
Oh, this is where I get off as well. In 5 hours.
Oh. I was like, weren't you like working? Like you're just gonna leave?
Yeah, no, honestly, I am just, you know what? I've been doing this for, I don't remember how long. It's just too damn long. And how about a beer? Anybody else feel like some ale?
I could definitely go for a beer.
Okay,
I
good.
lean down to Sykes. I'm like, is that the spicy water?
Yes,
Captain!
What?
We still got to do the job.
I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. Honestly, this is your chance for a promotion. You just ruined it.
What? Really? Really?
Yeah, I was going to make you head oarman. You are going to be in charge of all the oars all the time.
Roll me persuasion, please.
Come on, get a high roll. I'm hoping.
Let's see, where's that?
It's under perception.
Yeah, I found it.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you leave it to me, Captain. I'll do the job for you. Yeah. Right. And you see this. You see your your deckhand rushes off and yells out to his one other compatriot, because there's only 3 of you on this boat. One other compatriot. Right. Yeah, tie this up. We need to go. I need to go outside because I need to go and get some passengers. Yeah, you look after the boat. We'll be all fine. And he starts busting around, and you hear his enthusiastic yelling.
Michael is going to be a senior employee yet. Out of 2. Good lad. Idiot.
And you head.
I like him that way. Let's go.
You head out into the town of Bedchester. Janae, you would know that the only bar in this place, because this is not exactly a big place, but it's also, while it's well, there's a few bars here. Where's my notes? There are a few bars here, so you would be able to direct your erstwhile colleagues to to a couple of them. One of them is the Bridge Guard Inn. There is also the Long Voyage Inn, and the Trade and Tipple. You would know that the Trade and Tipple is one of those places that is. It's upmarket. It's upmarket for a reason, but it's upmarket. Bridge Guard Inn is a fairly standard inn where you can get decent beers, nothing too unusual, and the long. Sorry.
Less than cheap.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
there.
and then there's the Long Voyage Inn, which you yourself probably have frequented quite a lot, and it's where the sailors tend to frequent mostly. It's the hard liquor, the cheap stuff, but it also really is not very good. It's not a very good place.
All right. Well, I'm going to show you a good time. Yes. What was it? Bridgewater.
Bridge Guard Inn.
As we're heading over there, Sykes
Bridge Guard Inn. Here we come.
nonchalantly, like, just kind of to himself, just kind of looking on the ground, see if there's any like loose change.
Loose change.
Loose
Roll
coin
me.
on the ground.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Is this where Sykes ends up becoming a pickpocket? He's like, I don't see any loose change, so I'll just take.
22.
Wow, yeah. Looking around, I mean, yeah, it's a common thoroughfare. There's loads of people all walking around, and you managed to find a collection of. Let me roll a d6 here. You find the grand total of 1 gold piece.
Oh, gold. Okay, at least it's a gold.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's however is in a bunch of silver and copper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you've got 1 gold piece,
Yeah,
but that's
you
just
have the
because
equivalent of 1 gold. Yeah.
you have the equivalent of 1
Maybe
gold
like-
piece.
5 gold or 5 silver, 50 copper.
Yeah, pretty much. It's mostly copper that you've managed to pick up rather than silver.
Okay, so 100 copper. No.
Basically, yeah. It was a good perception roll. So yeah, and copper is one of those things that is dropped quite frequently.
I found $1 worth in pennies. Awesome. That never
Pretty much.
happens.
You got lucky. You got lucky this time.
Yeah. They were all face up too.
You head to the Bridge Guard Inn. Tyfari, while this has been going on, what would you like to be doing?
Yeah, so the instructions I got was be at the Bridge Guard in Manchester in 2 days, right?
Correct. Yes. This is now day 2.
Okay. And I did not get any description whatsoever of who
You did. In the note it said look for a man wearing a brown cloak and has a black beard.
I don't have a brown cloak. Damn it. Could play the character myself.
You wanted to impersonate the guy that you're there to meet.
Who myself?
Yeah. I am me. Me am I. Okay. Well, I look around the Bridge Guard, the inn, if I see any character who resembles that, and if not, I would like to walk around and just stay a bit close to the inn, but still keep an eye out on.
Sure.
The guy, and I keep Kitsune looking around.
Okay.
Never
Roll
forgot
me
about
roll me a perception check for yourself and a perception check for Kitsune.
Please be better. Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's your second one of the day. Oh,
I want
my
to
God.
play on a different setting.
Fantasy Grounds does not want to help you
I
today.
hate Fantasy Grounds.
A set of nice dice.
It really does not want to help you
I feel
today.
bad.
Nice dice campaigns.
They're not helping me again.
Oh no.
Where do I have my? Can you pop me the screen for my Fox? 'Cause I
Yep.
don't know how to open it.
If you go to the combat tracker, so at the top right hand side of Fantasy Grounds, you'll see 2 cross swords. Click on that, and you should see Kitsune in the combat tracker there. If you click on the shield, you should be able to open the. So it's that brown icon to the right of that of Kitsune's bar.
And then also,
Oh,
Jeff,
here he
if you drag that same shield that's in the top of the corner, it was like a
It's
shortcut bar down
it's
below.
all it's already it's already on Tyfari's. It's already linked to Tyfari.
No, I mean so that he can open it later if he puts it at his shortcut.
Oh,
bar
so
down
yes, of course, dragging it onto the board.
below. Yeah.
I don't see a shield emblem.
It'll be like
Am I blind?
it's like a circle in the top right left corner.
No,
On
it's
your-
no. Are you in the combat tracker?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you see Kitsune, hopefully
Yeah.
you should see Kitsune. If you follow along Kitsune's little bar, right to the
Yeah.
right hand side, you should see a brown emblem.
Yeah. Effects.
No, beyond that.
Oh no, he.
Okay,
He,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
see anything beyond that.
All right.
I
That's
don't-
fine.
I
That's
don't
fine.
see
That's
what
fine.
this says.
Okay, then you should have it now.
Thank God, I'm already feeling stupid as hell.
No. That's probably me because I didn't realize that was not a thing.
Nice.
It's a good thing. I have a
13.
familiar.
Nice. It's a very good thing that you have a familiar. Yeah. You Tafari see shit. Except people.
Still
And you
blind.
look, you look around. Hey, you've got a black beard and a brown cloak. Oh, hang on a minute, you've also got a black beard and brown cloak. Oh, was it brown cloak or was it green cloak?
Everyone has a
It was a black
brown
cloak. Yeah,
beard.
and you start sort of questioning yourself to make sure that you actually got it right, and you read the note a few times. It's like no, it does say black beard, brown cloak. Yeah, okay. And you look back and there's lots of people with black beards. There's a lot of people with black cloaks. Very few of that combination, but no, not clued. Kitsune, however. Kitsune, however, you receive a mental image of a figure walking towards the Bridgeguard Inn, wearing a brown cloak and with a black beard. It looks something like this.
Yeah, it looks familiar. People on the street are questioning my sanity at the moment, but
People on the street.
it's nothing new. Okay.
So Kitsune send you that image
Okay.
with also a question mark, with also a follow-up question. Did I do good, Master?
This will definitely go into your file, and we will take this into account when the next wage talks are gonna happen.
There's a
Wage.
You get a wage.
You pay your
There's a,
box.
I was saying, it's a wave.
I pay him in magic.
there's a sort of there's a sort of happy / slightly confused chitter from Kitsune. You can tell he's happy about the fact that he might start getting paid.
Don't go into crypto just yet.
All right.
Magic coin.
What would you like to do with Kitsune?
I tell Kitsune to keep an eye on him, and I myself start walking towards the guy.
All right. You can see this gentleman is walking down the street and is having Kitsune keep an eye on him. He keeps looking around him. He keeps sort of glancing around himself, but doesn't seem to notice anything. But he keeps looking around himself, as though he's checking for something, and is making his way towards the Bridgeguard Inn.
Okay. Well, I follow him. I follow the man, and if he goes into the inn, I will go into the inn.
Sure. Garm, with your previous... Oh, no, you haven't actually rolled me a perception check. Please roll me a perception check.
Perception, all right.
Yeah.
Amazing. You also see this. You also see this character that was walking through the marketplace and is clearly seems to be making his way to the Bridge Guard Inn. With your slightly higher perception roll, you can also see a few of the thugs that you saw last time. However, there aren't as many as you saw yesterday. And a couple of them seem to have spotted this gentleman as well.
He doesn't want to get involved into affairs, but he's going to keep an eye out. So he kind of performs, but less on for performing, more on just keeping.
Sure. All right. It is almost as though the fates have aligned that this gentleman arrives at the Bridge Guard Inn, Tyfari close behind. Sykes, Farrel and Janai, sorry, I will eventually get that name right. Janai. You also arrive around about the same time at the Bridge Guard Inn, following this gentleman and Tyfari in. This gentleman walking in heads to... Whoa, that was a bit loud. Sorry about
like
that.
right around the corner and just the band just...
No, Garm played
Yeah.
loud, but damn, did not expect this.
Being outdone.
Being outdone here, yeah. This gentleman enters the tavern and makes his way in to as far as he can to a secluded spot. Farrel and Sykes and Shania, you see this gentleman walk in. He doesn't say anything to the barman, just walks straight to the back. What the three would you like to do?
I was following Janae.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
have
she's
I been
the one
here
that like
before?
led us here.
You've been here a couple of times. You don't tend to come here, not because you try to avoid it, just because this place, while being cheap, is also a little bit more upmarket, and the long voyage is where those of the sailors and the working people tend to occupy themselves, and your colleagues also tend to go there as well. So while you have been here a few times, this is not your regular haunt.
Right. But do I know the barman?
Not particularly. You know them by face.
All right, then I'll try and be charming.
All right then, go for it.
Okay. I'm just going to lean over the bar a little too far.
Okay, sure. Can I help? Can I help you?
And then I look around, and it's like, oh no, four fingers. Yes, you, I hope you can. We are looking for four ales, please.
Right, you are, miss. Don't often get people your kind in, but sure, right, you are, miss. And he turns around and grabs four tankards. Starts pouring ale.
My kind. I mean, you look wonderful yourself.
Sykes just kind of
It's
like...
a sight for sore eyes. It's the best thing I've seen today, and I have looked at. See?
Okay.
I just look at Farrell just like...
I'm guessing you're trying to get these drinks for less.
You
What
are
it-
also smart. That's
What-
great. And the best.
Okay, roll me persuasion, please.
I just keep rolling persuasion tonight. It's fine.
He's the persuader.
Oh,
Wow. Wow. Okay. The bar sort of smiles and says, "Well, all right. Well, it's unusual for ones of your kind to become enemy, and if you don't mind me saying, unusual for one quite as pretty as yourself. Normally I charge you 4 copper pieces for this, but 4 copper pieces per mug, but you can have them for 2 copper each."
excellent. I will definitely be back for more. Don't you worry.
Right you are, miss. And he gives you that sort of wink.
I wink right back.
you said 4, right? So you get so it costs you 8 copper pieces.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you. You're like, oh, these are all for me.
And
I was
I'll
expecting that, actually.
Good to know you didn't run it for yourself.
I presume, Shania, that you got 2 for yourself. Of course, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was
Of
like,
course.
this is the fourth. Nice.
At that present moment, Tyfari, you walk in and you see this motley trio as just this motley trio at the bar, and the rather unusual character of a tiefling seems to be leading this. You can see from where you are the character that you have been told about in your little slip, and what Kitsune had told you. You also know from you being a wizard, that tieflings. So this is also a little bit of world knowledge for my audience here. Tieflings in the world of Malantar tend to be a servitudinal race to mages. So to see a tiefling out enjoying a beer with two other, well, certainly one very, very unusual. Farrel, have you changed back, or are you still in your slightly smaller?
It only lasts an hour, so probably
Okay.
just been for like the first leg of that ferry
All
ride.
right. So you're back in your
heavier.
yeah. So you're back in
Yeah.
your furbolg form. So okay. So Tyfari, you see this tiefling out in the world, seeming to be enjoying herself. In the company of one very, very tall, furry human being.
Okay, and are they at their table currently, or are they at
They're currently at the bar, and
Okay.
I'm presuming about to be heading towards a table, presumably.
Okay. Well, I walk in, go to the barman and order a beer for myself. And
Right you
I'm
are.
standing like a little bit close, but not uncomfortably close. And I look at this jolly, merry band of humanoids,
Humanoids.
and
yeah.
say, well, this will look like the start of a great joke. A tiefling, a green giant, and a human walk into a bar. Let me just think of the punchline for this one.
Oh, I think I figured it out. It's where the snob bothers them and then punches him.
Probably correct. Have had
Should-
experiences like this before.
Janai, Janai, you can tell immediately what Tyfari is.
Oh yeah.
Also, is Kitsune on the ground, or is it like on your
It's on
shoulder?
my shoulder.
Farrel just doesn't even respond to you at all. He just sees your fox, and he's just like, "Oh, fox!" And then he starts speaking in fox to the fox.
I don't know if he speaks
What?
animal though. He is.
He's
That's a good
he's-
point. Yeah.
He's a fey creature, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a
so
fae,
so even Kitsune might not even know what Farrel just said.
Probably not. Now, this is honestly a rule
Language
that
of fae.
I don't know. So
Yeah,
I don't know if familiars
Good question.
speak with
Sean,
anyone but their
what
wizard.
language were you
They
speaking?
they only
Was it
I
just a fae language?
I
Fox,
think
he actually can
Okay.
speak to animals.
yeah I
Nice.
think, to be honest, that familiars are only ever communicate with they're mages unless there are other fey creatures in their own realms.
Yeah.
I don't have
Or
realms
they
in my
have
world.
a
Anyway,
feat that says
so-
that they can talk to other things.
So I
think
do not,
so, yeah.
I do not believe that Kitsune would understand anything that Carl has just said.
Kind of ignoring Farrel because I've kind of dealt with him speaking with animals at one point before. That was just me being like, oh, because I didn't actually know he could do that. But I say to Tyfari because if you said that to the group, right? The joke thing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah,
then
yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Okay. So then and after Janae would have said that, I say, and not a human, an elf, and then I choose and then.
I'll cheers to that.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have
companions.
anything.
I have an empty coffee cup.
Yeah, that wasn't timed. That wasn't timed. Anyways,
I tell Farrel, well, sorry, he's more the strong silent type. He can do tricks though. Like, have you ever seen a celestial fox dance?
Yes.
No, I've seen other animals try.
It's great. He can do tricks. I swear. This is the most magical fox you have ever seen, and I silently communicate to Kitsune, dance, you little asshole, you little shit. Work for your money.
Sykes has been interested.
there's it over the telepathic link. Kitsune just gives that sort of there's a slight whine. Farrel, where you would also hear this, you would also hear a whine. And you get the sense of the sense that Kitsune's gone, well, I can't really dance, but sure, fine, whatever. I'd like you to roll me a performance check, which is a
He did well enough at the bar that one
It's
night.
he did, but it's a charisma roll.
I know.
Yeah, it's a charisma roll. Kitsune's not great at this, so good luck.
How do I roll with him?
So where it says C,
No.
so where it says C beside
Oh, yeah.
C beside it,
Yeah.
just click on that.
This is 6.
Okay, so the wizard can't do anything, but the familiar can do everything.
Save the day.
With a natural 20, Kitsune jumps down off your shoulder and starts doing this amazing circus performance. Somehow he magics little sort of sponge balls and is just standing there giving this juggling act while tap dancing
Have you ever
on
seen a fox
on
juggle?
the,
You have never seen a fox juggle, good sirs and or madams.
you can and the fox is not just juggling, he's also tap dancing along the bar.
See, told you. You've never seen something like
Just
this.
magically appear on the bar. No.
It's the most
Farrel's just like
amazing fox
grinning
you've
ear
ever
to
seen.
ear.
How
Sykes
does
just takes a little more of his drink.
Shanae, how do you feel about this? Shanae.
I'm finding it difficult to hide that I'm impressed with the fox. But I'm probably going to turn to him and go, so the fox has talents, what are yours?
Well, that is an excellent question. One that has a long and difficult answer. It's not easy to comprehend. I don't even find it easy to comprehend, and I'm me, so yeah. Well, there's a few things. Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot to tell, and I can't tell it all in one night. I'm sorry.
You seem to be at least talented in long answers.
One of my answers as a child, or one of the talents I did indeed get from my teachers as a child, was that I was very good at giving long answers without actually giving answers. I should have been in politics.
I was waiting for that comment.
Sadly, I was not, since I am the... Oh god, I have to check my backstory. Sadly, born as the second son in my noble family, that was not in it for me. So yeah, here we are.
Well, at least you get to be part of a wonderful college of mages, I assume, and you found your place there, la-di-da, happy end, and
If being in a college of mages means being stuck in a time bubble for 70 years, yes.
Wait, mage. Mage?
Mage?
Yeah,
Looking
this,
for a mage.
Mage!
can I
Mage?
can I turn to Farron for a second? Oh, Farrell.
Oh man.
Just like you play it cool. I'm trying to get him to do this for free.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. But yes, your perception is indeed correct, my jolly green giant. I am a wizard.
Oh, jeez.
While this has been going on, Garm, you watched as the gentleman that you saw earlier and observed walked down the street and turned the corner where you know the Bridge Guard Inn is. The thugs that you saw out in the street waited for a little while and then started heading in that direction.
Oh no.
Fight,
Arm is
fight,
like-
fight.
Oh boy.
Oh
Here
dear.
we go again. Yeah. Gave himself a thought of why in the world he's going to dread of what's going to happen next. So he got up
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to head towards Van rather quick.
So could you just repeat that last bit for me?
I said that he's going to the tavern very quickly, like fast walk.
Okay. Roll me stealth check, please. Or would you like? You can either roll me stealth check, or you can use disguise stealth. It's entirely up to you.
Fuck it, use disguise self. I'm not trusting the rolls today.
Okay, cool. Mark off a use of a spell slot, sure. And what's your disguise self?
Well, he is he's 6'4", so he's down by like 6 inches.
Okay.
Bit bulkier than he was. Humanoid, bald, with a beard, and let's just say his eyes are not right.
Cool. Perfectly fine. This you cast disguise self on yourself in a moment where you don't think anybody's looking. Actually, for that, I would like you to still roll me a stealth check, unless you want to do this out in the open.
Oh my god, I was about to say the
Yeah.
woman-
Yeah, it cheated on 4, but yeah, no, with a 14, it's that. Yeah, there's you observe for a little while, and you spot where you don't think anybody's looking at you, and just go, and you now become this bald, slightly weird, googly-eyed, bearded humanoid, and make your way to the bar. Tyfari, Farrel, Sykes, and Janai, all 4 of you are having this pleasant conversation in the bar. The bar door opens and closes behind you. This is a fairly busy working bar.
I take a look as it goes open as I'm drinking.
You look behind yourself, and you look towards the entrance, and you see walking through a few people that you would not assume to be regulars of this bar. The barman, when you look back over the bar, has obviously clocked these guys and is now watching them.
Brace yourselves, everybody. We got company.
Well, let me finish my
We
ale
have very
first.
good company here. We have a wizard with magic fox. That's great company.
I mean, kind of motioning towards the door.
Motioning towards the door, you also see the thugs as well. As you're watching, you notice that it's not just one or two; it's 4 or 5 individuals.
Ooh.
That's concerning.
I kind of look towards the bartender,
Mm-hmm.
and see if he's just looking around. Maybe I'll try to catch his eye.
Oh, you can easily catch his eye here. Easy catch his eye.
I just kind of look at him and give him the everything all good kind of look.
Yeah, the kind of like half nod thing, like yeah.
I just kind of like look at him with a. Oh.
You give him the look that says, "Are you all right? Are you all right? Is everything okay?" And he gives you that return look of, "Don't worry, I've got my eyes."
Okay. And then I just go back to drinking.
Yeah, sure.
More spicy
Easy
water.
to do that. Oh, so Farrell, you actually want to go to switch to spicy water now, do you?
Yeah, that if they have any here.
You can ask the barman if you like.
Yeah, I'll walk up to him. Do you have the spicy water?
Oh.
All right, and am I going to assume that the 4 of you have now left the bar and are now sitting at a table?
Yeah, I think that's what we were doing before.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I'm trying to shake the mage anyway, so.
Sure. All right. Then the 4 of you have you head back to the bar and asking for any spicy water. Do you specifically say spicy water?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because he already forgot the name of the drink that he had before that he really liked.
Nice. All right. The barman looks at you. Spicy water.
Place, similar to this one, across the way had, it was like water, but it's what's spicy. I'm trying to find the worst way to communicate this.
Oh, you're doing perfectly. You are doing perfectly here. Well, I can ask the cook to try and whip something up for you.
Okay. It was almost like it was like fire, but it wasn't on fire.
Roll me a performance check. Roll me a performance check here, please.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta
Ah.
clear my tears for a second
Brain
there.
cells.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure it's water and not alcohol?
Oh, that could make sense. Yes.
Right. Are you looking for something strong or just another ale?
I like it when it burns.
Right. Okay. I got you now. And he reaches below the bar, and pulls out a bottle, of clear liquid. It's not like the liquid that you have tried before. The fire whiskey which you had before had this sort of very lovely golden orange color. This one's clear. There's no color to it at all.
It's just straight Everclear.
And he pulls a small shot glass out and gives you a drink. Right. There you go. That'll give you a kick.
He drinks it.
Roll me Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Dragon breath sprue.
Whoop!
Oh,
He's got a good
God.
constitution, but not enough.
Not enough for this one. No, wow.
Yeah.
This is not like the fire whiskey, which was really quite delicious. This hits you like a truck. It is basically pure alcohol that you have just downed. It is strong. It is burning, and you are spluttering and coughing. And the barman just watches you and laughs.
Okay.
Can't handle your punching then, I see.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go join them at the table.
All right, you can. Yeah, don't pay me for that one. That was good. Don't pay me for that one. That was good enough. That was good enough for the laughs.
I was actually wondering, like, it's like he's not asking for money, so that's actually kind of nice.
I sent
All right.
Kitsune to help Farrell get to the table. Like being a guiding dog, you know.
Yeah,
Follow the fox, follow the
Kitsune walks up to you, looks at you, turns around, and then starts walking in front of you, while constantly looking back over their shoulder at you.
Yeah, he stares very intently at Kitsune the entire time as he walks to the table.
Right, no worries. Okay. It's just after that point when this other character walks in, and it's a bald humanoid with a... Was it black beard, Garm?
Blackbeard, his eyes are crazed like he's seen some shit. Muscular and very tall, 6'4".
Very tall, muscular, crazy-eyed, black-beard, bald humanoid walks in.
Would I recognize it as being Garm? Would
Have
I
you...
detect
yeah.
any form of magic or whatsoever?
Well, detect magic is an actual spell in this game, so I can't actually use that one. But Garm, yeah.
You're going to do an investigation.
You could roll. You could indeed roll me investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Or insight. Investigation or insight. One or the other. Because you're observing him in a way that is trying to make you see if you can tweak
Oh.
whether it's Garm or not.
I'll try investigation because I suck at insight.
Not bad.
Bloody hell, jeez. +5,
Yeah,
jeez.
and
That's-
the DC is based on Garm too.
Oh. Okay, then...
I think it's like an actual check based on the disguise. So
Yeah, it's like spell save DC is.
Okay, what's your spell save DC then, Garm?
I don't know where to find that though.
Yeah, the thing is kind of annoying in that regard. It's the one time where it doesn't actually tell you what it is.
you're like 10 plus your mod.
No, it's 8.
Oh, 8 plus your mod plus your proficiency.
Oh, I actually I did find out where mine is.
Oh, where did you find it?
In a different spell. There's like a little hourglass, and if you hit that next to one of your other spells, it'll tell
Oh,
you
right,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
DC is. But for some reason, Disguise Self does not have an hourglass, so that's kind of weird. Like it doesn't.
No,
tell
it
you-
just has the thing. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one issue I have with Yeah, this is the one issue I
Fantasy
have
Grounds.
with Fantasy Grounds. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what it is. Anyways, it's going to be it's going to be 8 plus your class modifier in regards to spells.
That will be charisma. So 8 plus. It's a DC save, right? If I remember.
Oh, yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It says at the bottom, it's a
Yeah, it's DC.
must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. Yeah.
Yeah, then it will be a
A 12. Oh yeah, in that case, then yes. You would
Yeah,
easily.
I kind of
you
figured
would-
because that 14 beats mine even. Like if I used it, that would have beaten mine.
Yeah, it's 8 plus your Christmas modifier. Yeah. So yes, with a 14 Tyfari, you can easily tell that while the person that you're looking at is not Garm, there's just something about the way he walks, the set of his shoulders, the roll of his body as he walks. That yeah, this is your companion that you've been traveling with for the past few days.
But, well, I call to Garm. Hello, Garm, old buddy. How are you doing, friend? Come and join us. Have a drink. And I wave to the bartender and ask him for another round of beer. 4 beers, because Farrell has had enough for today.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if I should make
What's that?
with pre-performance just act crazy, be in the act.
But to act crazy?
Yeah, act crazy, intimidation and performance.
Oh, good. So, sorry, Zelma, I'm having difficulty hearing what you're saying. So, Garm wants to do what now?
Oh, I said that I want to make a intimidation and performance to act crazy.
Sure. Do it. Go for it. Roll me performance first, please, and then intimidation.
Whoa!
Whoa, he's insane.
Okay.
Don't biff it. That's fine. You didn't biff it. That's all. That's all I need to know. Yeah.
You're not a scary crazy person. You're just
you are.
Yeah.
No. Your performance is so good that your intimidating craziness instantly attracts everybody's attention because of your performance. What would you like to do with that?
Thistles and trees, red berries with ale.
I'll have what he's having. No, I'm just kidding.
You can see that the bar is looks at you. What are you trying to achieve with this?
Like I said, I am tired.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Become more chaotic. The more tired I get, the more chaotic I become. So I just want fun.
Okay, yeah, no, sure. I just want to know what is your what you're looking to achieve in a bar full of people that are now looking at you. Some of them looking quite concerned. Some of them looking a little bit scared. And as your tirade carries on, a few of the people start to leave.
It was meant as a greeting to Tyfari.
Ah, okay. So Tyfari, that is what you hear.
But well, I just tell people in the bar, don't worry, everyone. He has these spells every now and then. You know, it's fine. It's the way his tribe greets people.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah!
So fine.
Okay, so you can. It's either 1 or 20 for you now.
yeah, basically.
No middle ground.
You announced this to the bar. You announced to the bar, and the barman who was pouring you drinks and then heard this tirade that I led from Garm, looks across at you. He's yours then, is he?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. You know, we've been traveling for ages together. Ages.
Right.
It just happens every now and then. It just, you know, it's how he gets used to people.
All right. Okay. Well, just keep an eye on him.
He's my responsibility.
And he goes back to pouring beers. The other people in the bar, those who were thinking about leaving, seem to be a bit more. Seem to take you at your word, but they keep shooting glasses in your direction and your table. The gentleman in the corner. Could I please have a quick sort of setup of you guys? The place we are sitting is a four chair booth, and the gentleman has moved to the back of the bar.
Well, if we're kind of near the front of or like kind of towards the front door wall of the bar side, my
Yep,
back
that could be.
that wall.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
I'm sitting in the back.
I'll share the map with you now so that you actually have a an idea of what you're looking at. And for the people at home, this is what my players are currently looking at.
It's mostly a big dude.
It's mostly big dude right now. Yeah, this is true. Let me just get rid of him. There we go.
So which table would we have been at? It was like...
So yeah, which table would you like to be at?
Oh, corner? Somewhere?
Yeah, and the corner
Corner's
booth,
fine.
yeah. Right under the spider web. That's just...
The spider
Right
webs?
back.
Oh, in this corner back here.
Yeah. in that
Well,
corner
that's
booth.
that's where the. If you give me a few seconds, that's where this
Oh, that's where he
gentleman
is. Okay,
would have gone.
I
Yes.
thought we would have been on like a round table, so...
so one of the middle ones.
Yeah, that's what I figured, to be honest.
Sure. That's fine.
I'd say probably closer to the bar maybe then, or like closer to the door. So...
I need to let me put that out of the way because it's getting in my way. Ah, damn it! I've got too many things in the world.
Oh,
There's lots of things going on in the background right now.
Sure.
Still trying to figure out what's what.
there we go.
I am back.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
Alright, I think, Edward, I think you have to place our guys from the combat track.
Yep. I do. So if you give me 2 seconds,
Yep.
1, 2.
I will be placing them now.
I'm
While
gonna
that's
die in
going
this
on,
fight.
I
already
guess
hate
we're
that.
how about we do introductions while you're doing that.
Sure.
Yeah, like actual, legitimate formal introductions.
No, I'll just say, hey, I'm by the way, now that I've bought you drinks, I feel like I owe you my name. At least it works vice versa, so why not this way around? I am Janai. Pleased to meet you. Less pleased to meet you.
Sykes.
she looks at the mage. And entirely fascinated to meet that guy.
Who are you?
Sykes, is it?
What?
Sykes?
Yeah, I'm Sykes. Hunter farmer. Currently trying to find, well, we were talking about a mage.
Your family.
My family, yes. My family is missing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm currently doing with Farrel. And Janae now, I guess, has come invited us to this bar. So I...
Oh, wait, I am joining this stuff?
No. I just said you brought us to the bar.
That's what I thought that he kind
Oh.
of implied there too. I'm like, wait,
God,
what?
I
Really?
thought I was wrapped up in your family drama just after
No.
one ale. Jeez.
No.
Scared me here. Alright, so the big guy is what, Farrel?
Yeah, from the glowing forest. I don't eat humans. People for
You're
some
more-
reason think that I do.
You kind of look more like a carrot kind of person, really.
And I'm from a farm outside of Catchester. So, the Brillos farm.
Ah. Well, I'm Janai of Elderfen, and while we're doing introductions, I guess, well, okay, Magic Man, who the fuck are you?
Hello! I, the fuck, am Tyfari.
Ah,
I go by a number of titles. Second son of the noble houses. What else? Well, Lord of Time, Chronomancer, Mage Extraordinaire, and also Major of a very small village up the coast.
every damn small village is up the coast these days.
It's
Oh,
probably
that's
not a
it.
village you visit. I see you look like you are the sailing type, but I would find it extremely rare that you would have visited the small village. It's that small.
Maybe I have. Where is the said village?
Give me a second, I need to find the world map. It is a small village. If you travel north from Maharashtra, near the mountains, the Dinar mountain range, it's just off the mountains, just below it.
It's not on the
Gotcha.
hegemony map.
I guess in that question,
any of you could make me a history check in order to know where on earth he's talking about.
I will do that.
Uh,
My history always sucks.
I want to fail so bad.
You know, apparently I've never
What?
been
I
there.
can't fail any worse than that. I guess.
Wow. Nice.
But, well, I can. I want to roll one. Dang it! I wanted to roll a 1.
All right, so let me just have a quick
so
look
I
here.
rolled a 0. I could have rolled a 0.
So we have a 1. Okay, Sykes, nice. So you haven't got a bloody clue.
The one place I haven't been.
Wow. Okay.
Many places.
Yeah. Farrell. Unfortunately, you also would not have known where this is, but Garm and Janai, you both have heard of this place. Janai, you would know from your studies that this is a place that exists at least a 2-month sail across the. Let me just have a quick look at my own map here, so I get the naming right. Yeah, across the Dread Sea and Singing Sea, and it's at least a 2-month journey by sail. It's about a 2-week sail. It's about a 2-week fly if you use a flying giant turtle, but that's much less common. So it's at least a 2-month sail. And yeah, it's unusual for a person of that empire to have actually even made its way here. Same for you, Garm, is that you would know that place that Tyfari talked of is really very far away from here.
Is it north or northeast?
It is north. It is practically directly north from the Hegemony of Fall.
Would Garm hear about it during this time of trial?
He wouldn't necessarily have heard specifically about that. You would know about the Empire Bunabral. You would have known about it, and you would know that. And because you rolled so well, you would know that this place was within that that continent. Sorry, not continent. That country.
I rolled even higher, so would I also know the name?
Of the village?
No, of the continent.
Yes, you would know the name of the continents. Jeez, you're actually you're getting me to dive into my world here now.
I don't even know the name of the village.
Yes.
It's something I just made up.
Well, you would know that the.
I need to write this down as well.
Yeah, me too.
You should have done this already. Anyway, no. It is so the Empire Bunabral is in the continent of Barandesh, and you'd know that the Empire Bunabral occupies the lower half of that continent, because that lower half of that continent is basically just all desert, and is known as the desert of Brinbara.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
writing that down phonetically. I'll
If
research it later.
Writing it down phonetically is exactly how it is spelt. So Brinbara
There we are.
and Barandesh.
While Sykes was trying to think of where he might have seen it, he was looking at Tyfari as well, and his friend Garm. Would they have fit the description that I was given? For the mage I'm trying to find?
It would indeed have fitted the description of the Yes, Tyfari would have at least fitted the description somewhat of a mage that you were told about.
And then he said his interesting friend. So when I look at Garm as being a crazed, or not crazed. just
Yeah,
like
that's
a-
true. The way he
crazy,
introduced
like,
himself
yeah.
does seem like the description
be
of an
like-
interesting traveling companion.
Tafari, do you know someone by the name of Kyrus?
Kyrus. Short guy, brown hair, blue beard.
You're all short to
Yes.
me.
Correct.
Yeah, he wore a red bandana. I saw him in Penchas.
Archwall.
No, I'm thinking of his brother. I think. No, I don't know him.
Okay.
He had very prominent teeth.
Very prominent teeth. Hmm.
And very, very pretty blue eyes.
Oh yeah, they were like shark teeth, aren't they?
Well, I wouldn't call them shark teeth when it's only 2 canines.
Oh yeah.
2 canine teeth. You say red bandana, sharp canine teeth, blue eyes. You said blue.
Blue.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Not a clue. Never met him.
Roll me deception, please.
And I'm gonna roll insight.
Yep.
Because he fits my description that I was given. So.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
true. Yeah.
right
that'd be
back,
mine,
by the
too.
way.
Ah!
Just have stickers.
Oh no.
Yeah, Sykes. Yeah, okay. Seems to know what he's talking about. Farrel. Nah. There's just something about the inflections, and the way Tyfari's talking. That just seems to give it away.
He was. There's nothing wrong. We were looking for someone that could maybe read other languages, and we figured that a mage would be that. So even if you're not the particular one we're looking for,
Yeah, it seems like we found him.
you might still be able to help us. But also, when I do say that, if someone didn't see my face cam, I give a very exaggerated wink when I said, even if you're not the one we're looking for. I give a big, obvious wink.
Well, I'm willing to take a look, but
While this conversation is happening, I would like all of you to roll me a perception check, please.
High roll.
Percepciones.
It looks like a 9 on my end, but actually it was a 6. Wow.
So we got 22, 6, 4, and 21. And I'll just do a very quick perception roll for Janai. Janai. I'll eventually get that name right.
Just going to call
Okay.
it on.
Garm and Tyfari, you both don't see this. But Janai, Sykes, and Farrel. Sorry, Janai. I just quickly rolled for you while you were away. I rolled a perception check for you. You all three of you see that the 3 thugs that had occupied the table behind you have gotten up and are making their way towards the character in the back.
I am definitely going to put some hands on some weapons and keep a close eye.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say I do the
gonna-
same, but I only have my shield. I don't really need my mace.
Without turning around, I'm just gonna try and listen in, see if I can hear them from where I am. Kind of zoning out everything at the table and trying to listen in on them. If there's
Can I have Kitsune try and stealthily move close?
Of course. Roll me stealth check. That would be a dexterity check. Oh,
How?
yeah, wow. The Kitsune easily stealths across there. He is as quiet as a mouse.
And
I would like
like
Sykes.
to have Kitsune listen in on their conversation.
I would like both of you then to roll me a. Is this perception?
I think it'd be another perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a perception. So roll me a perception check for both of them, please. For both of
If
you,
you want,
Sykes
if you
and
want, I'll
Kitsune.
roll, because since I'm kind of still facing away, if you want, I can roll this disadvantage.
Roll me disadvantage because not because you're facing away, but because this is technically quite a busy place.
Gotcha.
Kitsune all the way.
Fucking hell, bloody hell with Kitsune.
11.
Oh!
Bloody hell, Kitsune is just rocking here today.
And we should have a familiar as leader of this party.
Yeah, Determinator Games, yeah, that's really the question. That really is the question. Sykes, yeah, no, it's just too busy.
Alright.
It's too much noise. It's too crowded. It's just quite hard.
But I see Janae reaching for a weapon, and also
Yeah.
Farrel kind of being ready.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yep. No worries.
mentally prepared.
Tyfari, are you looking through Kitsune's eyes as well, or hearing, or are you just simply waiting for him to give you communication feedback? Because there will be a difference.
Before I start listening in, I will quickly tell the rest. Watch my back. I'm gonna, and I'll listen through Kitsune's ears.
Sure, no worries. The four of you watch as Tyfari's eyes go white. Oh, sorry, not his eyes. He's not his eyes. You can still see, I believe. Right?
No, he actually goes blind. From
Yeah.
him. He goes. and
I'm
sees through
fully
the-
blind. my entire vision.
Okay, so all
And
your
hearing,
senses are gone. Okay, cool.
He
So
basically Game of Thrones wargs into yeah.
yeah, so you see that Tafari's eyes just go completely white, and he doesn't go motionless, but he does stop moving in a more free and natural way. Tyfari, you can hear through the noise, and with Kitsune's amazing hearing.
It's a fox.
It's a fox. We know you got it. Hand over the map. I do not have it. Who sent you here? Not your problem. Just hand it over or there's gonna be no trouble. It's not your concern. Leave now or there will be trouble. Trouble is only just you. There's three of us here with two more around the other side of the bar. Yes, well, I'm waiting. I've got people coming. Just hand it over. We won't kill you. Slowly. Is all you hear. What you see is are you in that booth? Is Kitsune in the booth where you placed him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you wouldn't. Under the table. Yeah, no, it's fine. But there are petitions. There are petitions, and they go straight down to the floor, so you wouldn't be able to see underneath, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I feel
what
like you definitely heard enough.
that's what you hear.
Okay. Well, I skin change back, and I'll let Kitsune walk back. That's fine.
Yep.
And I tell the rest, gentlemen, ladies, I have a small problem, and it involves those three fuckers there. Can I ask for your assistance?
Alright, which side are we on?
I look back to the
Preferably
bartender.
my side.
Yeah. I look back to the
But
bartender.
luckily, we are aided in our endeavorous quest by this tankard of truth, and we will very soon be the tankard of pain.
You know what? I will help under one condition.
Depends
look
on the
at-
condition.
You look at this guy's piece of paper.
Yeah, that's fine. Sounds like a fair deal.
Oh, sweet.
All right, tell me what you're doing.
I place the tankard of truth back on the table, And I would like to turn it into the tankard of pain by launching it through a catapult at one of the villains.
Ooh.
Go for it. Go for it. Roll me your okay. All right. Before this happens, because this is an attack now, I would like you all please to. I would like you all please to roll me a initiative roll.
Yeah.
All right, tell me how.
All right. So
on
go.
your-
So on your sheet, you should see on your main sheet you should see INIT. There we go.
Terrible.
Oh, my initiative is still not updated.
Oh, with the plus, you'll need to put. So you're technically a 23.
Get an advantage. It's really-
Let me just quickly
Oh
roll.
shit! I already rolled. Oh yeah. Oh god.
You're a
No, so
23.
that's-
Don't worry. You're
yeah,
23.
23, yeah.
Tafari gets like a ton of initiative.
Yeah, it's because
really,
of,
really fast.
Triple
I have
advantage.
+3 on my
This
dex, and
Triple advantage.
from
So,
temporal awareness, I get my intelligence modifier added to my dexterity bonus.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, you are
Awesome.
23.
Face
Oh
to
my
you,
god.
wizard.
Oh my lord. All right.
Natural Explorer gave me advantage on it.
Okay,
that's
so
why
this surprise round basically. Tyfari, please roll me your attack with your catapult.
Yeah, let me see. How does catapult
love that.
work? Send 5 unattended objects in a 90 feet straight line. If creature hit, it's 3. Okay, so I first have to roll. Could I attack? How do I roll attack again?
Let me just go and grab your things, so I can just have a quick look. So you need to go to actions. If you've got catapults, you should see a little magnifying glass.
Cost?
No. If you go to actions, that would be safe. If you go to your actions, you should see your spell catapult, and then a little magnifying glass. It doesn't look like a magnifying glass, but it looks like it's a magnifying glass there.
Yeah.
And then you should see attack.
Attack. Do I click it or?
Yeah. I believe. I'll just make a quick read of the spell. Why can't I find catapult? Gone weird. Catapult. Here we go. Just
Stopping early if it. Oh, I think it's just a dexterity save.
yeah,
for me.
it's just a dexterity save. Okay. Dex save of.
if you drag and drop the catapults save onto the character, you'll
Yep.
have them.
You'll do that.
Yep.
That is a success. This tankard comes. The four of you watch as Tyfari performs this very small hand gesture.
Dex DC 10.
It's 8 plus your.
Well, shouldn't it be 13? Because my spell attack modifier is +5.
You can change it in the thing. Yeah, if you hit that, like.
Then it'll be 13. Either way,
Clicking things I shouldn't.
if it's 13, that's fine. So it's a failure in this regard.
Oh, yeah, afterwards.
The four of you watch as Tyfari performs this very small hand gesture and fires this iron and wood tankard in a perfectly straight line, somehow missing all the patrons that are between yourselves and his target, clocking this guy. Which one did you go for?
Talk 4.
Berg 4. Clocking this guy right in the back of his head. Please roll me damage.
So that will be 3d8s.
I just love the image of that. Just like a guy just chucking a tankard across a bar. Hit a dude in the back of the head.
Excuse me while I do something. It's like,
So that's 20 damage.
20 damage. Holy crap. Okay. With a massive thud. With a massive thud, this tankard just crumples and imprints itself literally on the back of this head. There is a yelp and a shout from the thugs, and they immediately they immediately stand up and draw weapons. We're now into initiative. Kitsune is up first. He does not perform, I believe, any attacks. So, Tyfari, we're up with you.
First off, I would like to shout, the Tankard of Pain is successful once again. And I will cast Sapping Sting on Tog 5.
Okay.
Shit, oh my god, I already forgot how to do this.
Attack. So what does Sapping Sting do?
Sapping Sting is, oh no, I just need to let him make a save. He needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
If he fails, he takes 1d4 necrotic damage and falls prone.
Constitution saving throw, he's going to do that. That's an 11.
DC 13 for me. So.
DC 13, so he fails.
Nice. He takes 3 damage and he is knocked prone.
Which thug was this?
Tug 5.
Tug 5. All right. He takes 3 damage. Let me put the effect on him. No, not party sheet. Where are my effects? No, that's the modifiers. There we go. Here's my effects. And he is now prone. With a shout and a yell, his thug takes this searing. Do you see this searing? What's the color of your magic, Tyfari?
Well, this one was also Sapping Sting is also how I say hello to people. So this is this small spike, and it's just a sickly blue greenish color dancing with a dancing little flame around it.
I love the callback with that too. That's just how I said hi to those folks.
This sickly blue spike goes when Tyfari holds out his hands, flies directly straight forward from his hand, hitting the thug in the chest. He cries, stumbles back, and it falls onto the ground. Let's do Kitsune. Sykes, you are up.
Alright, it seems we're doing this, and I pull out from my bag I pull out the quarterstaff, kind of jump over my chair and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I'm going to smack this with my quarterstaff up in his chin.
Go for it. Roll me your attack.
You get hit in the back of the head with a tankard and then a quarterstaff to the chin. Oh, I feel bad for this guy.
Oh my
really
lord!
Bad for this guy.
Oh jeez, well, I'm gonna say poor guy, but yeah.
9 points of bludgeoning damage to his
Wow!
chin.
Wowee! You leap over the back of your chair with your quarterstaff already in hand, dashing towards him. Uppercut this guy, and he takes a massive hit to the chin. He's not flying and doesn't know what the hell just happened, but there's his elf in front of it who's just knocked him around. He's not happy about that at all. What, do you have a bonus action?
I do not now.
Okay. Then it is the turn of of your friend, supposedly. He's going to get up and draw his weapon, which he had beside him, and take a swing at the guy beside him.
Yeah.
Advantage.
That hits, only just, causing 3 points of damage. He pulls out this very, very simple weapon and just clocks this guy across the side of the head. This it sounds in reading a little. It sounds in reading for a little bit, but there is doesn't seem to be any actual full harm done there. Garm.
All right, so here's a thing I want to do. For Garm, he is going to, with his large frame, push the chair back quite far and immediately dash.
Go for it.
And for the dash, as a roll, sudden rush. I get 10 additional feet if I use dash or disengage. So he got 40 feet on him.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, and he'll cast.
Gets himself another beer.
Chunk of beer at one because, but I'm gonna hold on. I want to cast True Strike.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tell me what this. Yep.
It'll be on Sykes.
Nice. Leaf. True Strike. Yep. So if you open up the True Strike spell, if you click and drag the effect and put it onto Sykes, that should work for you.
No, that's not what I want to do. Hold up.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Cool. Do you is there a bonus action that you have?
Does the dash do bonus?
If it specifically says in your ability that it can be taken as a bonus action, then yes. Otherwise, then it will just be a normal action.
Oh, it's on any turn. I could use sudden rush.
Then it will be an action then.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you could do.
Cool. All right then. Farrel, you are up. You've seen Garm Garm dash off to the bar, and the using his drum has cast his spell of True Strike on Sykes, and you've seen Tyfari do this weird spell, and this weird spell knocking a thug prone, who is now I think called Badlock Bert or something like that. Thank you so much for the chat. I love those names, and I've used them in this combat. They are awesome names, so thank you so much. Sorry?
I think that's Tanker Tom, isn't it?
Oh no, that wasn't. That was unfortunately Thug. That was unfortunately Thug 5, and Thug 5 does not have a name yet. Chat, if you want to come up with a name for Thug 5, please also throw that into the chats, because those names were amazing.
Can I get a female Thug, please?
So you've seen this all happen, and you've seen your friend dash off away with you with his quarterstaff, and has clocked what you assume to be another one of these thugs behind them. What would you do?
Do I notice the other two that are close by, the ones on the table next to us?
Looking around, you can definitely see that the two other companions that Tyfari might. I don't actually know that we can definitely see that the two other people have gone. White snow owl, now owl. Yes, amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great.
You can see that those two have gotten up and have drawn weapons.
Okay. So I walk up to this one, and I do the classic. I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, "Oh, why don't you just sit back down?" As I cast inflict wounds on him.
Oh my god! roll me your attack, because I believe inflict wounds is an attack spell.
It is.
Yeah.
So roll me your attack, please.
Just
Oh, inflict wounds.
Yeah, that one's such a painful one.
Oh! You walk to this. Why don't you just sit down and plant your hands on this guy's shoulders? Roll me your damage.
oh god, that's. Oh my god.
20.
Whoa!
Shit!
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh my lord!
That's
Twent,
great.
who was that now? That was Bludgeoned Barney. Bludgeoned Barney. While you can see that. You can see why this guy is possibly called Bludgeoned Barney. This guy has a very sort of beaten up face. His nose has been broken at least 3-4 times to the point that it's basically permanently smudged. He's got cauliflower ear. He's got all sorts of badly repaired breaks on his person. But this spell is not something he was expecting. And it rocks him. You can see the necrotic damage from your hands has gone into these areas where his breaks are, and has just drawn them out and made them much more vicious. It's horrible.
His face got slightly bigger.
His face got slightly bigger. Do you have a bonus action?
Nope, that'll be it.
That'll be you then. It is now the turn of the oh no, it's Bad Luck Bert. Sorry, I did the wrong one. Either way, he had some bad luck there. It is now the turn. It is now the turn of, well, now the turn of the guys now. Bad Luck Bert, having just been riddled with this pain, is going to turn on you with his mace, which he's just drawn, and swipe at you twice. With a 15, he misses with a 15. You're there. You're holding him with your big mitts, your big hands.
With my strong hand.
With your strong hands, and he goes around to try and hit you, and it just clangs off your armor. He will try the same again because he's pissed off at the fact that you've done this to him. Again, that it's just flailing. Get off me! Get off me! Just going nowhere. Absolutely going nowhere. Bludgeoned Barney, though, however, his companion sees this, and he's annoyed about this. He's going to move up and assist his own friend. 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to move to there because that would make sense for him. He has also drawn a mace, and he's going to start clobbering you with it. Let me just have a quick read of this. Oh dear. Since one of his friends is there, he does actually get advantage on this.
Oh,
It doesn't do any good, to be honest, though. You watch Farrell. You see this happening. This mace comes down, and you just happen to step aside. It's that sort of moment where somebody's prepared. You just watch. You just move a little way to the side, and it just goes.
If anyone has played Team Fortress 2, I just picture Farrell laughing like the heavy. Just
You're laughing and laughing and laughing, and unfortunately, yes.
I would like to use Chronal Shift.
oh yeah.
You wipe him his time.
Is this a reaction?
This is
It
a
is.
reaction.
This is a reaction. Okay, describe to me what.
After I or a creature C rolls a check, save, or attack, I can force a reroll. I can do this after I see if the roll fails or succeed.
Okay, does that also include rolls which grant automatic advantage?
Yes.
He still
I
gets
think they
advantage.
just get the reroll.
Okay.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah. That makes
So
sense.
yes, he will be doing this again.
Hi,
There is that-
wizards, man.
Yeah. There is-
crit.
There is that moment, Tyfari, where you are.
let him do
Let
the
me just
time
drop
warp.
Yeah, basically
Yeah,
time warp.
let's do the
So
time warp again.
Yeah.
It's just a
Thank you
jump.
so
been-
much.
You gotta do it later.
You've been developing this magic because it's become part of you. So you've been developing this magic, and you have this way of doing it where you spin your hands. You spin your hands in a very slow circle, and the creature that you were targeting with this circle instantly seems to sort of stop, rewind to that moment of gain, and you watch as Bludgeoned Barney, having just struck Farrel, rewinds. Farrel, you see this as well, rewinds, and goes to strike you again.
Yeah.
And he goes to strike you again, and you're laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. You just do another side, and there's another as the air of the mace goes flying past.
Wait, I swear I just said something.
His laughing does slow down because he's now kind of confused because he saw what happened. He was like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Indeed it does. Old Pete is next. Old Pete is what have I written? Old Pete as nose. Old Pete is up next. He is he's annoyed about this. He's annoyed about what's going on around him. So he's going to what is he going to do? Not even sure. Oh, I know what he's going to do.
What old Pete does best.
What old Pete does best, or what old Pete does best, is he's going to lean across the table and try and whack his target, whack the guy he came for, and see if that's a possibility for him. However, he will be doing this advantage because he is currently now in a very small area, trying to lean across a table to hit a guy.
Yeah, I feel like a booth like that would make it very difficult to do anything.
It does make it indeed very, very difficult, and you can see that the gentleman to whom that you were keeping an eye on just dodged out of the way. He does, however, get to do this again at a disadvantage. Dropping an natural 20. Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it does hit him. Hitting Conan for oof 8 points of damage. The gentleman gets clocked across the back of the head and just drops.
Oh no.
Tanker Tom, who is the one that has been pounded on? You can see Sykes. You can see the tankard is still on the back of his head, and you can see the bruise that you've caused to him is starting to come up very nicely on the chin. He's pissed off at this. He does not like the fact that he's now been had everything in front of him, and he's going to try and take a swipe at you. He does indeed hit with that attack. The mace comes round and clocks you across the shoulder with that hit. He's going to do the same again. Not satisfied with just hitting you once, he's going to come round and hit you for a 24, a critical hit. Ouch.
Oh no, I've already
You can't. You've already used your reaction. You've already used your reaction.
I asked for this.
He attacked you with the
Sorry,
vengeance.
Sykes.
It's alright. Ow.
For 11 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah, these guys hit hard when they hit, but only when they hit. So yeah, this mace comes around, hits you across the shoulder, and as you're knocked down sideways from this, the mace comes back up and hits you straight across the face. It is now Villainous Vicky's turn. She was not prone.
Yeah.
She was not prone from this, so she's going to have to get up, and in order to do anything. But that does use half her movement, for which I believe she has 30. Yes, so she has 15 left. So she's going to get up, seeing that her target is now down, and seeing you there. Yeah, seeing you there, she's going to get up and she's going to move over and hit you. Her companion is there, so she does get advantages on this. That's advantage, disadvantage. Oh, prone. That's why. Yeah, I need to remove.
Hit, so.
She still hits. She does indeed still hit with that, and is going to strike you. For 4 points of damage. You get hit across the head with this, and it knocks you down flat. Seeing this, what was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seeing that, she says, "Right, you take care of." She yells to Tanker Tom. Tom, you take care of them. I'll go and take care of this. And she then moves back to her target, Shania.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, things escalated very quickly.
Yeah. On the one hand, I'm never gonna get there in time. On the other hand, there's oh god, choices. You know what? I'm gonna do the switch, and I'm gonna get on the table and then cross over here.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that is indeed possible. I would just like you to run me an acrobatics check just to make sure that you don't go flying.
Sure thing. Acrobatics.
Or athletics. Or athletics. Whichever one uses dexterity.
Let's see. Where's my athletics at?
It's on the
Can't find
top
it now.
of your skills page.
Oh, there we are. All right, not found it. Here we are. Whoop.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you've been born to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll shout at the top
She's
of
like,
my lungs.
I was waiting for a bar fight.
Yeah. I shout at the top of my lungs, like, there's a reason I got out of bed in the morning.
You hear this yell out, and you see Farrell. You're just there. You hear this yell, and you watch as this tiefling, really quite sportsmanlike and athletic, just leaps on the table, slides across it over the other side.
He just goes, yeah. He's loving this too.
No, I don't have a lot of experience with flanking, but does this mean I get advantage when I attack now or not?
Because of your position, you do get advantage. Flanking is when you are literally opposite your colleague.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hence my positioning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
How do I roll advantage on this puppy?
Okay, so the bottom left-hand side of Fantasy Grounds, you should see a few little buttons. Add this +1 etc. Add is advantage. So just click that, and then click and then roll your attack.
And
then
that
roll
makes
my
whatever
attack.
next roll you make
Yeah.
have advantage. I didn't know that. That's okay.
Ah.
I've always just rolled twice. I didn't realize that you could just hit that.
What you
We're
can also
learning.
what you can also do is you can drag the attack dice onto the enemy that you want to hit, and it will just roll then for you for that.
That's the plan. So I take out my 2 scimitars who are named, and you will find out once somebody asks about them. I will first hit this fucker.
That indeed hits.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to roll damage straight away, or see if I hit a second time because I get a double attack?
Yeah, roll me damage.
All right. On Barney.
Yep. This is Bludgeon's Barney.
Nice.
And then roll me a second attack.
Oh fuck! I forgot to roll advantage. Give me a moment.
Let's just see if you roll a natural 20.
Nope.
So it's fun. Ha ha ha.
You don't.
Yeah.
You rolled a 14. That's fine. And roll me damage.
All right.
Nice.
Very nice. Leaping onto the table, sliding across, your swords are out and extended, and you happen to slide past and slice into the back of this guy, and landing on your feet, ready to attack.
Okay.
Top of the round, it is Tyfari. Seeing it all to kick off, and hearing the noises that are going on around you, the bar has started to empty very, very quickly. The barman is yelling, "Stop making noise in my bar! I have a reputation to hold up!"
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh man, Sykes. Oh, it hurts me because I have healing words, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sykes is above you.
Just seeing you gain damage has just hurt my heart. I'm supposed to be a support role, damn it.
It's okay, you still got time. I got
You got time.
technically 2 turns if I roll a natural 1. But otherwise, 3
Don't
turns.
jinx it, damn it.
Yeah, I was saying.
You know you're gonna jinx it. You know you're gonna jinx it, right?
Yeah, I know.
I will walk up next
You
to
jinxed it. I am
Yana.
going to
Okay.
Do I pronounce it correctly?
slap
Nope.
you.
Yana?
Still not correct,
Alright.
but it doesn't matter.
Damn it.
Sorry, Janai.
Janai,
Yeah.
and I ask, have you ever felt the need for speed?
Bring it on,
All right, I cast Gift of Alacrity.
Magic Boy.
So you now get
Gift of Alacrity. Nice.
1 point of extra initiative.
Woohoo!
Yay! So you're now up to 7 initiative.
The same. Great.
And I cast a sapping sting on Tanker Tom.
Okay, go for it.
So he has to make a Constitution save.
A Constitution save. Let me get Tanker Tom's thing up. So he rolls Constitution 19.
Oh.
Oof. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
He does make that. He sees you perform your magic again and throw this spear of searing. Was it green or blue?
Blue greenish.
Blue greenish energy straight at him. He sees it coming and just happens to move out of the way.
And that was my turn.
That was your turn. Alrighty then. Up next is Sykes. And that automatically you.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, you made your
First
death first save. You're doing well. It is now the turn of Kona. Let's see if he survives. Oh yeah, he does. He has made 2 death saving throws.
Oh, he did a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
he made
He's
a
at
natural
1
20.
HP.
He's 1 HP, yeah?
No, he's not. It's
Oh, that's
two
not how it works.
two automatic saves, I believe.
No. Oh, okay.
depends on which
I
system
believe.
you use, but
Yeah.
it's up.
true.
In
Okay,
Pathfinder,
never mind.
it's not.
Well,
yeah, it doesn't. Do
I'll
like
be
D&D.
I'll be using the D&D 5e rules, and I believe it's just 2
No, I know,
automatic
that's-
saves.
No,
That's
the
what I
5e
was going
rules,
off
it's you get
But yeah, that's fine.
you,
Yeah, the
you
DM.
make 3 saves and you get 1 HP. But yeah, you're
Yeah, no, it's natural it's natural 20, so I believe it's two automatic saves.
Okay.
Garm, you're up.
Alright, Sykes. You ready?
I can't say it.
Healing words. If it's the one that you said, I'm slapping you after this battle.
Whoa, nice. Sykes, you feel that you feel. Garm, what color is your magic?
Well, since it's healing words, it's I think I'm gonna go with the traditional yellow.
All right.
Nice.
This yellow, Sykes, you can feel the warmth of this yellow magic seeping into you, and that blackness that you were just in seems to take on that yellow sheen, and you are brought back into life. Your body is hurt. You're pretty sure there's a broken bone or two somewhere, but you're back and you're conscious.
Oh. I kind of just look at him casting and I say like, thanks.
Don't die yet, damn it.
Is that your turn, Garm?
You would do another dash.
If you roll 20 and on the d20, you gain 1 hit point. Yeah. All right, go for it.
There.
Nice. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty then. Farrel, you're up. There is Who have I got these guys? There's Bludgeon Barney in front of you, and there is Bad Luck Bert to the right of you. Bludgeon Barney, so you're still holding and still sort of. It's almost that moment where it's that sort of weird moment where you put your hand on somebody's head and they're just sort of flailing around in front of you trying to hit you. It's that sort of image right now. However, he's looking a lot more hurt than he was before.
I'll raise my mace up into the air and start a small chant, and I'll cast Word of Radiance on the both of them.
Okay.
Which is a con save. If they fail, it's a 1d6 radiant damage.
Alrighty then.
And it's a burst 5.
Okay.
Or 5 feet. So just melee.
Just those two then. All right. Yep. So Bad Luck Bert, unfortunately, does fail that blast of energy that you sent out.
All right. So yeah.
Me damage.
D6. Hey, max damage.
Oh wow,
nice.
Max damage. This you start chanting this almost shamanic like song. Janai, you can hear this, and Tyfari, since you're nearby, can also hear this shamanic like almost throat singing like sound emerge from Farrel's voice, and this bright burst of white light just emanates out from him, hitting both the guys to either side of him. Is that your action, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yep, that's the action. Yep.
That's everything. You don't want to move or anything like that?
No, actually, I like where I'm at. I like being a tank here.
Okay. Talking of being a tank, Bad Luck Bert, who is the guy beside you, is very annoyed at the fact that you just hit him with a massive radiant damage. He's doesn't really like that fact, to be honest. He was just hired to do a job. At least that's what he's thinking in his mind, and he's going to try and swipe at you now. His friend is there, unfortunately, so he does still get his advantage, though. Oh, with a 20, he's. You can tell he's been gearing up for this.
Can I still? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, go ahead.
Can I still make him re-roll the critical?
You can. You can indeed. You can indeed.
Right. I will.
And I will take the
coronal shifting again.
I'll take the lower damage value.
Yeah.
It misses. So you do not take that damage. And you see that sort of rewind thing happen as when he struck you, and it just misses this time. However, he is going to hit again. He doesn't know that he's just been rewound. He just sees the fact that he missed, and he's going to come back. And, his hits are there's either that whiff of air, or he hits your armor and it just bounces off, and he's trying to swing around. He's trying to hit you in your vulnerable head space, but it's just not working for him. Yeah, no, he's just going to stay there and try to carry on wailing at you. Bludgeon Barney is feeling a little he's feeling a little trapped. So he's actually going to perform the disengage action and move away. So, I'm not paid enough for this, and is going to try and start leaving. 5, 10.
All right. Disengage means no attacks of opportunity, right?
No, no attacks of opportunity. No. He's going to start leaving. I'm not being paid enough for this. Old Pete.
Oh.
It is now his turn. He sees what vicious villainous Vicky is up to. So right, you got this. He jumps onto the table and he's going to move around, seeing you on the floor, floor side. So, right, he's going to draw his mace. He's going to draw his mace. Look down here. Said, "I suggest you don't do anything." You just look at him. All right.
I'm in pain. I'm just staring at him.
Well, that's all he's going to do. He's not going to hit you. He's just going to basically threaten you. Tanker Tom is also going to do the same. Villainous Vicky. just quickly look something up. Yep, thought as much. Okay, that's what she said. That's what she spends doing. Janai.
All right. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to move closer to Scarlet Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to scream through the tavern. Back off, or we'll kill your friend.
Roll me an intimidation check.
All right. This is it. This is the moment. Don't let me.
This is
don't
the
let me know, guys.
moment.
Let's go. Oh shit! I rolled with advantage. Oh well.
So that would be you drop to 4. So 4 plus. What's your intimidation check? What's your intimidation thingy?
There's a 4 on there.
bonus?
Yeah, it's +4.
Plus 4, so 8. You yell that out, and there's just laughter that emanates from the corner.
All right, you asked for it. You asked for it. Yeah, everything on Bert.
Everything on Bert. Go for it. Roll me your attacks.
No advantage this time, right? No.
No advantage. No.
Can I still? Because I only moved a small bit. Can
Yeah,
I...
of course. You can move. You can move around so you can get the advantage. Yes.
Sweet. All right.
Like, you got our friend, we've got your friend.
Yeah.
What? He's not my friend.
We can keep doing this.
Double 14.
Nice. You swing out with your. It's your scimitar.
Yeah.
Striking across the back of the chest.
And once more. Oh shit! I'll do that twice because advantage.
Yep, it's fine.
All right.
17 still hits.
It's a really good thing you have advantage.
And here goes Bert. Oh.
It's fine. You swipe one side with the scimitar, and with the other you swipe upwards, hitting him in the back of the head. He drops.
Well, you weren't lying.
Weren't lying, yeah. Tyfari.
Wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
How much movement? I think I still have a little bit of
1,
movement
2,
left.
3. You have what's your movement?
30.
You have 30, so you still have 15 more feet of movement.
Clapping for her.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go here, and while I'm at it, it is almost 9:30.
Yeah, I am aware of that. Yeah.
Alright.
We will be wrapping up very soon.
All right.
Tyfari.
Cool. Then that's my turn.
5, 20, 25, 30 feet. And I will toss a sapping sting at villainous Vicky.
Alrighty then. Yeah, you can see them just about. They need to make a which was it? What do they need to make?
Constitution.
A Constitution saving throw. Alrighty then.
So 1 sec, I gotta step outside for a second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With a 17, they make it.
Damn it. Again.
Yeah, they're rolling pretty well.
Yeah. Can I do anything else?
You lied, but I have 1 spell slot left.
Hey, it's 1 spell slot.
I am trying to keep you
I am my
alive,
turn.
buddy.
What do you want to do, Tyfari?
No, I had my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Sykes, you can see that there are two guys who have who are basically ready to pummel you should you try to do anything.
Yep, I'm gonna try and avoid any kind of swing at me, and I'm going to disengage crawl
Nice.
away, so I don't move full speed. I think it's half speed crawl.
It's
right?
half speed, yeah. Yeah.
So I go 5, 10, 15.
All right.
Gotta
Nice.
get to there.
Okay,
And
so
that's all I really do.
this. Yeah.
Because, yeah, standard, I don't really have a bonus action. I have spells I could do, but they're not super useful right now, so I'm not going to cast them.
Okay.
And then I'm done. So,
All right. Then crawling away to try and get away from your aggressors. They don't. They see you walking away and just laugh. It is now Conan's turn. Let's see if he. Yeah, he makes it. He is alive with 1 wound. He notices that villainous Vicky is at least on him and is now get off me! Get off me! Garm, you are up.
Better make this my last spell slot useful, Sykes.
so I got away and use your options. Oh, dang.
Nice. Very nice. You call upon your shamanic history, using the jump to channel your energies. You cast this yellow magic out towards Sykes. Sykes, you see this yellow magic come towards you, and it enters your body. You feel it's painful, but you feel the bones knit. You feel the bones pull back into shape and knit.
Ooh. Yeah,
Definitely feeling healthier.
awesome. Thank you, Garm.
Anything else you'd like to do, Garm?
Oh, that guy, Wolf. So, quick question for the Thunder. I think you guys know where I'm going.
For
What
sure.
if that guy that did the deaths,
Mm-hmm.
the Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, sorry. What was your question from Thunderwave?
I said that if I get to like, actually never mind. I already answered it.
Okay.
Yeah. It would definitely harm our friend. Yes.
It would definitely harm him because he's not an ally to you. He's just simply neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Ally. Okay, so I better. I'm thinking about hitting the 2 guys right there. I need to move closer, so I'll fucking dash again.
Alrighty then. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Nice. Farrel, you are up. There is. You can see the now bleeding and unconscious form of the who is it? Bad Luck Bert in front of you.
Do it.
I'm not gonna like finish him off or anything. Jeez.
He's bleeding out right now. He's dying.
No?
Do it.
That's actually a good point.
Come on, man.
I actually, I do the opposite. Actually, I think I will stabilize him but leave him unconscious.
Okay then. How are you doing this? Are you doing a medicine check?
A medicine check, yeah.
Yep. Roll me a medicine check to see if you stabilize Bad Luck Bert.
I just feel bad that he's dying.
No, I love that we left him in the hands of the party softie.
Yeah, you did. You really did. With a 22, you are able to stabilize Bad Luck, but however, that will be your action. So if you want to do anything else, you only have movement and a bonus.
Yeah, I'll move like right here. But like I said, I do definitely still leave him unconscious. I'm not waking.
Oh yeah.
him up.
Oh yeah, no, you've just stabilized him. He's no longer dying.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We had
It is bad luck is his bad luck has maybe started to turn. Bad luck is now stabilized. Bludgeon Barney's no, I'm out of here. So he's now gone.
Hi.
It is now old Pete. Seeing the fact that you've just crawled away and seeing that there are people coming to harm him, he yells to Vicky, "Go freaking move on!" She no, when do you do that? This what? I'm not getting paid enough for this. Screw it! Screw you! You hear this sort of back and forth between them as the three of them are just deliberating what to do. But old Peter says, "No, I'm out here," and starts running. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So he moves over there. Tanker Tom. Vicky, what are you doing? I'm searching. Yeah, well, search faster. He takes position here and is going to ready an action. Vicious villainy, Vicky. Vicious villainy, Vicky. Those no sense already. I heard from me.
Yeah. Got some good alliteration.
Vicious villain Vicky.
Vicious villain Vicky. Yeah. It's going to do another quick. No. Damn it! It's not here. He hasn't got it. Right, fine. Moving. And they're going to move. Or 5, 6. He was holding his action. Yeah, he was holding his action. That's fine. Janai?
Oh, that's Tanker Tom over there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get it. So I'm going to use my action to dash. So I think that's
okay.
1, 2, 3.
You would have to move around. You would have to move around, Farrel.
I can't leap over under his legs.
You can't.
Well, slide under the legs. Yeah.
Wait. So
I'll allow it. I'll allow it to happen, but you would have to do a acrobatics check, and the DC is very high. So I'll allow you to do it, but the DC is high.
Well, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. I'm not going. I'm going to go around, and oh shit, I gotta go around Sykes as well. Ah! All my friends are in my way.
Move it. Damn it, they're all in the way.
Bear in mind, you can of course move diagonally.
Yes. Is there a way to get there to get to Tanker Tom with the dash that I started over there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would get you in front of him. Dash is double movement, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do it. You would be in front of Tanker Tom.
Right there?
You can do it. Yeah.
All right, I'll believe you. And then
Yeah, you can do
going
it.
to use my action surge
Oh, nice.
to attack the living shit out of the boy.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
All right. Let's see. First attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wowee.
So good.
Here comes the damage. Ha!
Oh!
I'm not going to imitate Matt Mercer. I'm going to say, how would you like to take this guy out?
I will. I said, you cowardly motherfucker. And I, like, one blade goes across his chest and the other goes into it.
Nice. One blade across as you're dashing, the other one straight through. Tanker Tom's. Who the fuck are you?
I'm your worst nightmare. Now die.
And he slides off the blade onto his back.
And I clean my blade.
You clean your blade on him. On him.
Nice.
Okay, who's next?
We are now out of combat. We're definitely out of combat right now, to be honest. Because the other two are currently moving away.
I was gonna do something as they were moving away, because I
I was
saw
about to thunder wave them too.
Oh, you're gonna try shooting them as they ran.
Yeah.
You can roll me attacks if you want to, but they're not going to engage with you.
Okay. Well, bonus action. I was going to cast Hail of Thorns on my arrow,
Okay.
and then I was going to aim it at the ceiling to kind of ricochet it off to get the angle down and hit both of them with them.
Ricochet.
Ooh.
Roll me your attack, but don't roll me an attack on them.
Bold.
I guess technically, because it's still I have to target something, so I guess the arrow will itself attack old Pete, and
Okay.
then the additional effect happens in like a burst one, including old Pete. So
All right, that's fine. We'll roll me your attack.
okay, so 17.
That hits.
All right, so the damage. Ooh, 12 damage. And then
It wounds him, and
they
and the
both
burst
have to
damage?
make the burst damage is they have to do a dex save 13, so I can drop that on both of them.
jeez. Oh, Pete drops.
Oh,
They both are dropped to the floor. And with
this is the damage. Because they take the full damage. Ah,
wowee, okay, with that final parting shot of dropping two of the guys onto the floor, the gentleman in the corner pulls himself up from the floor, from the table, from the booth, looks across at the five of you and says, "Well, I believe you five are the ones that I've been looking for."
what?
And that's where we're going to end the stream tonight.
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
so
That's a
much
good
for joining me,
cliffhanger.
guys. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys had fun.
That was
That's
amazing.
great. Yes.
It's amazing seeing all the chaos just combine.
Potentially, yeah. Normally what I would do is I would go around you all and ask favorite moments, but we are running now a little bit of time, and some of us have to go and rest and chill and get up for work and things in the morning. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I had a lot of fun. I'm really quite looking forward to the story and to next week. Thank you to all online on Twitch for joining me. Thank you so much to Terminator Games. Thank you so much for that subscription. Thank you to Alhenandrin. Damn you for using that applause. It nearly distracted me. Not enough.
Yeah, I was really confused. Like, where did that come from?
I'll be
That's
back.
great.
I'll be back again on Sundays, on a Sunday with the Cyberpunk 2077. Also, from February onwards, a little bit of announcements here. I'll be streaming another D&D 5th edition campaign on a Sunday evening from around about the same claim as this. And that is going to be it for my announcements. Thank you very much, guys. We're going to see if there's anybody to raid here.
Bones.
Hey, Laura Bones is up. Okay, what's she up to? She's doing well bunning again.
Yeah,
Cool.
just chatting.
But just chatting and doing world building. So we're going to go and raid Laura Bones. She's awesome. She's a great world builder, and so that's all. That's her channel. She talks about world building. I believe she's working on that she's already been currently working on and writing articles for the World Anvil competitions. So go and say hi to her. Go and play. Go and spread some love. And I will see you all in another stream. Bye.
Bye.